Cut my music off out here in America. What's up, everybody? I'm JB Black CEO, and welcome to Black CEO Media 2.0. See the title? Let me see, can I pull this up real quick? Over here while I work. And I'm JB Black CEO, and welcome to Black CEO Media 2.0. Today, I was fortunate to be able to talk to Shanquella Robinson's dad. I was able to be able to talk to her dad. And, my team and a lot of brothers, sisters around me had a question like, where's Mr. Robinson at? Where's Mr. Robinson at? With respect, looking at both sides or however, and feeling that something is not right, not saying something is wrong, but, where is Mr. Bernard Robinson, Shanquella Robinson's dad? Okay. Well, I spoke to him and he gave me permission to say that I spoke to him. We're going to unpack it. I'm gonna get a lion dance and a lioness time enough to come across the desert, wherever you have to come in. Let's do this intro. We're gonna unpack it. The truth and not the damn juice. Listen. Turn them damn balls in. The truth and not the damn juice. Listen. What's up, everybody out here in America? Okay? Real quick, today I'm going to be more respectful. I'm going to try not to be as aggressive as I usually be, but it's still going to be edgy with respect out here. Let me drink more water. Let's cut the camera on out here in America. What's up, everybody? I'm JB Black CEO, and welcome to Black CEO Media 2.0 on YouTube, on Twitter, up in the Facebook groups, however, wherever we're streaming. Make sure you either share and make sure you subscribe and share. What we're here today to say is justice for Shanquella. We've been wanting it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We've been wanting it for a minute. We've been hanging in here. Some of us get tired. Some of us need mental breaks when it comes to our sister, Shanquella Robinson out here. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Come hang out with me and come hang out with us on all Black CEO Media 2.0 platforms. Lion Den. Let me put this picture up here. This is what happened. Okay, let's see. You see that right there? Mr. Robinson gave me permission to say that I spoke to him today. Me and him had maybe a 30-minute conversation. And I'm going to tell you, I had to get myself together after that. I had to get myself together after I spoke to Mr. Robinson today on the phone, Shanquella Robinson's dad. I'm trying to be plain, which I know and me as a man, before I start this off, me as a man, okay, a dad, a father, not, and I get, we have the ladies with it, but me as a man, you see my concern, people saying my fight, they say my steadiness when it came to this case and plenty of other cases where, hey, I put my heart in, I throw the elbow and shoulder in it with it also. But listen what I'm saying, me as a man, respectfully saying things where, hey, I had a question. Is it okay if, us as human beings have a question? Is it okay? Where in your mind, where you're like, is it a question? I mean, I just have a question. Can I ask the pastor? Can I ask the priest? Can I ask the person at the store and tell them that I have a question about something with respect? Actually for the last 2 or 3 weeks, the team, been talking to me about reach out to Mr. Robinson. Just reach out, because our thing is, hey, we have questions, peaceful, respectful questions, and we want to see how the brother was doing. All right, I reached out to Mr. Robinson today. It wasn't just a cake in a walk. I mean, it wasn't just a walk in the park. I'm gonna say that it wasn't just it was just a walk in the park. Hey, yeah, no. I introduced myself and let them know who I was a content creator. Said a couple of things, letting them know who I am, and I'm supporting his daughter, him, whoop de whoop, and he stopped me, was like, how did you get my number? And like, who are you again? And I respect that. I went through the pitch, and Mr. Robinson did not just jump out here. Yeah, no. And I thank God, because after me talking a while, him talking, it smoothed it out. Okay. And I'm not here to pick his head for things or nothing like this. What we see, say fences out here with the fight for the sister Quilla, simple questions. But God opened it up, you know what I'm saying? And he did speak on God. So that's why I'm saying with God. It wasn't an easy walk in the park. And I have to say, for instance, salute the brother NC Beats, because he spoke on him, was like, yo, I deal with the NC Beat guy and I don't do online and all of this. And so I can't even, do nothing but salute that guy, NC Beat over there. Plus, we're both from NC, North Carolina, out here in America. So I'm trying to make sure I do those like disclaimers first. It wasn't a walk in the park. Took a minute. He wanted to know how did I get his number? You know what I'm saying? So to the people out there that may be on another side of the family, whatever, or on both sides. One thing I got out of it, I'm not going in details, but one thing I got out of it, Mr. Robinson loves his daughter and he loves his mom. So anybody out there that know the family, whatever, and know him, that's one thing. When I got off the phone, y'all, he loved his mother and he loved his daughter. This man loved his mother and he loved his daughter. At times, he couldn't be strong. And we understand that. As he spoke, he came out and told me, yo, I'm not going online. I'm not fixed to do that because, for one, I don't need my words taking strews, and I'm not trying to step on shoes and feet and different things like that. Like I say, I'm not going into detail, but I'm letting people know how this conversation, started in the beginning. Like, bro, right now I don't do internet, whatever. People are sending me, the video or whatever that I don't know, whatever, but I don't do the internet. But he did mention NCB. So, that's why I have to salute, I'm not going to go against Mr. Robinson with that, how they got that working or whatever. But one thing he did, I had to let him know he has support out here. I told him about the Lion Den, that this guy, that him as our elder, has mad support, that the world would like to hear from him. I mean, here's the thing. We don't see Mr. Bernard Robinson. We don't hear nothing about Mr. Bernard Robinson. Me as a content creator, we look at those things, not like where we're trying to look at those things. And I'm saying this trying to be professional, you know what I'm saying, for both sides of the family. And I let the brother know I'm not here to disrespect the mom side or nobody's side. You know, it's just a neutral guy with, you know, where we, and I really didn't have to say, for instance, ask him, because he, basically what he did is he went to this video real quick right here at the cemetery. Things he said right there it is. He spoke on our sisters, you know, the things what he had to do to get a grave up, so on and so on and so on. And hopefully, in a couple of days, next week, we should have our elder stop by. I'm gonna say that every now and then through here, and they have our elder stop by. And I'm gonna tell you, and because it switched from I don't do that, but me and Mr. Robinson, man, wow, you know, me and him came, you know, the love he have for his daughter. He spoke on certain things, events that happened, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I don't know why. He spoke on, you know, certain things. I'm not going to come out and just clearly say, but I don't know why. I know we've been hearing and seeing stuff, say fences online on YouTube for the last 3 days. You know, there was a brunch. I didn't see Mr. Robinson there. No shade at either side. I'm just being honest, like I say, as a man where I was, you know, hell trying to figure out, you know, because Quilla has a mother and a father, and I strongly believe in, you know, something with my kids' parents, you know, now we have to be on the same page, you know what I'm saying? And not taking any shots. Mr. Robinson, I got about 3 minutes of like, bruh, you know, talking to me like, you know, I don't do the internet, you know. I wish I can say more, but I'm gonna leave it for him to come on. But he gave me permission to speak, you know, that I did speak to him. His concern, and one thing he said was there will be justice. He said God is going to bring Cabo 6, and guess what? I'm gonna tell you firsthand. He don't support Nazir Wiggins. He don't support none of them. He don't support none of the Cabo 6. The Cabo 6 did not contact him. None of them. He the same way in this video. I got this video up here because it's almost like a duplicate what Mr. Robinson said. How he felt. And I spoke with him. I told him if he happened, you know, baby to come to the channel, come after, you know, that I'll be playing this video with him at the graveyard. Mr. Robinson feel like we're not hearing his voice. He feel like the media it's not taking him serious. And I had to stop him also at a certain point, not just interrupting our elder. I let him know, sir, my brother, to my father, however, you have support here. You have support. You have support, Mr. Robinson. I told him, you have support. And like I say, I'm not here to step on no toes, on no sides of the family. One thing I do know is concerned about safe fences and being recognized. We'll say a little bit. I ain't gonna go into much detail. And it's not to throw shade. Mr. Robinson wasn't throwing shade. He's just an old school brother, my elder, where it is like it is what it is. When we look at this situation, what do you see? Say, for instance, with the Shanquella Robinson case. We're not getting messy. We're not going to be disrespectful, you know, because now you're hearing from another side. Let me see, you know, because I'm trying to stay in the guidelines, you know what I'm saying? Because next week, you know, we should be blessed with Mr. Robinson coming through Black CEO Media for the first time. And I let him know that he will get a warm welcome when he come over here. And like I say, I had to tell him that this guy is well appreciated. I mean, some of his pain, I can tell is from that. Like, you know, he think the world didn't hear his part. And I had to assure him, like, well, listen, you need to get on my channel because I dedicated like 3 or 4 videos and segments towards you. I explained to him that, you know, when this went down and he did start speaking, I let him know I was ready to throw rocks, stones, and ready to get out there and ride. And then he said, God, and I told him I had to come down. I told Mr. Roy I had to come down because, and had to understand that he was a man of God. I had to tell him God in the universe had to say, this is a man of God, because you want to throw a rock or whatever, this man of God is putting it on in God's hands after we seen what happened to his child. After we see what happened to his child, after what he's seen what happened to his child. Mr. Robinson said when he walked in that funeral home, him, and we'll say the mom, them two, he said when they rolled her out, with just them in there, he said he broke down. He screamed. Wow. He said he screamed. I mean, the pain, he said he said when it was in there and the funeral home people brought her out, he said it was over with. Oh my gosh. And he feel guilty. I ain't gonna say he feel guilty. He feel bad because as a father, he wasn't there to be able to protect him. Those same tears right there, you heard right there, I heard. I had to take a minute and tell him, excuse me. Now I didn't just break down or whatever, but now it touched me where I had to get myself together. I think the world need to hear from the brother, Mr. Bernard Robinson. And like I say, I'm not here to go against no side or whatever. Okay. I'm not here, but I do see things where hell, it don't add up, don't sound right or whatever, And I let him know I'm not here to slander nobody on neither side. And I thank him for giving me the permission just to speak on this. But in the beginning, no, it was a no deal. He said no deal. No, Mr. Robinson said no deal. Now the NCB, hey, I deal with him, and that was short, and we get it because NCB is the one that broke the news. He the one made it go viral. This guy made, say, for instance, the TVs and the news agencies play it on TV, not just social media. When he dropped that, that video, that infamous video, and Mr. Robinson get it. His pain, y'all, gosh almighty. After we spoke, maybe 15 minutes, please, can I just say I spoke to you? Yeah, he gave me permission with that. His biggest thing was he didn't want to go online and his words get tangled up and twisted or whatever. But one thing I can say, if you listen to this right here, and when we see this video, think about what's happening like now. You got word on the street that, she doing this, they ain't done that, ain't done this, ain't done that. When you look at this video here, you look at this here at the graveyard, that's what I heard. He said he went and bought the marker for his daughter's grave because she didn't have it. Said it took a little while, like maybe 20 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. He said no. And he said for the kids. When you look at this video, he said for the kids, man. He was like the little kids that Quilla did to her. Like, listen to what I'm saying. I mean, this brother is humanizing. He humanized her. And that's what I told him that I wanted, and that's what we want. Not saying that the mom or nobody ain't, but no. I told him that I want to hear you would respect, humanize even more. I'll say something. He said they definitely was in one home together. Because, we was in one home. Shanquella, Quilla, and Mom was in one home. I came in Quilla's life when she was 9. And I'm going to leave that alone right there. Not trying to put nothing out. But that man been around the sister since she was 9. And I'm going to leave that. And then when the brother come on, he'll finish humanizing. Okay? We'll let Mr. Robinson humanize it because, like I say, and what he said, he don't want his words thrown around. But it's one thing I would like to stress, though. I never heard anything, because he say I would do this with Quilla. I would do that with Quilla. Yeah, my mom used to babysit Shanquella and the sister while we work. And I'm gonna leave that alone after that to show you that I did speak to him. And I'm not trying to out anybody on the mom side or anything like that. It's no shade. I'm just saying, you know, and that right there, hey, I know be like right. The same way they come out saying they representing or doing whatever. I think God is about to bring this brother out with his voice. And I think it, you know, hey, not just me, I think it'll be big. I think the people, I'm trying to, if you hear the way he humanizes Shanquella, y'all, not saying we ain't here, but to hear this passionate dad that loved his daughter, his mom, and I know he loved the heck out of Mama Salamander. I guess when they was together, they was in one house, you know. It was in one house, you know, with respect. The sister was raised by Mr. Bernard from the age of 9. And until after that, I don't know. I didn't ask. A lot of stuff I won't ask. I just let it flow. And I thought that was interesting, you know, with respect. It's nothing to try to go, hey, no, let's just sit back. When our brother, our elder, you know, get the time, because right at the end of this conversation, he broke down. And then, you know, he broke down, was like, okay, get back with me, whoop de whoop, and we, you know what I'm saying? And I thought that was an honor. Because like I said, when I got on the phone with Mr. Bernard Robinson, it wasn't none of that. Yeah, no. I'm CEO, Black CEO Media. We cover Shanquella. She mean a lot to me. And we've been, you know, this and that. Who are you and how did you get my number? I mean, listen to that elder, that alpha where he said, hey, who are you and what you say your name is and how did you get my number? How did you get my number? And I also told him, feel free, you know, hey, to come, I'm gonna go live. We was gonna do the graveyard video. And I think that meant a lot to him because that's the way the brother was speaking. A lot of stuff he said there is like what I heard without going into details, without, you know, because like the brother said, he don't want his words misconstrued or tangled. So, and what I heard was what we was going over. And I let him know that we was going over that, about the parents not calling him. You know, the Nazir, Khalil. Nazir don't get a pass. You know, I don't know what to tell some people. That's, you know, hell. But this guy is not getting a pass. And he can't get a pass from me because of this gentleman here. I can respect all male content creators or not when they show love to the dad. I love it. When I see that, I love it. I click on the videos. I don't just look at the title and laugh and say something wrong with it. But when I see the male and the females representing him, I love it. And with respect, not throwing no mud on no side. But I let him know that he is team. We are team Bernard Robinson over here. I told him I am team Bernard Robinson. I'm team Shanquella Robinson. I told him that. I told him. And Mr. Robinson is the type of elder, brother, father. You have to let him speak. You have to let him speak. Some people don't like these kind of people because they start speaking and saying what they, and then you short leash him or whatever. But now, this man, when you hear his voice, it sounds like it was yesterday. It seems like October 29th was yesterday, y'all, of 2022. That's what it felt like. It felt like, you know, it felt like it just happened. I mean, it just happened. But the humanizing and letting us, giving me and give us an insight. When Quilla was in preschool days, you like, whoa, it's gonna be amazing, and it'll be amazing. He may speak on other things, however, and I'm gonna let the wind blow with him and let him get it out if he's definitely come and grace the platform. So far, I believe the brother will. This brother say, because I mean, you're hearing Mr. Robinson say, I did this with Quilla, I did that with Quilla. But one thing I heard and was told, we was in one house. No. And it's like, okay, right. Yeah, that's common sense. Her sister, hey, I was in her life since 9 years old. I'm gonna leave that alone. It's like, ooh, okay. But I thought it was unique because now okay. And shout out to the family. Hey, I know they brunches and things like that. Only the family I say shout out to, because like I told them, I won't disrespect nobody over there out here in America, though, y'all. But I'm gonna tell you, if you do, ladies, queens, get your tissue and be ready. And be ready to hear some truth and not the damn juice. He raised concerns that I'm not gonna go into. And I'm gonna tell you, man, wow. I kind of get that NCB video the other day that some people were breaking down. And my question, where are you? Where are you? Where were you here? And like, I heard the answer. Like, oh, okay. But I'm gonna save that for that brother. But just look at my face though. Like, and this is no shot at the other side of the family or anything like that. At all. No shot, no beef or nothing like that, because I'm not, but I'm just saying what it is. Where were you supposed to be at a brunch? Like where was, and I'm like, wow, okay, But everything on this video though, y'all, that he said, even when he spoke on like Quillamon, I didn't know, don't nobody tell me. Look at this video right there. And then what threw me off to hear Say Fences, the pain, like it just happened, man. Like it just happened, y'all. Like the pain just happened. The pain just happened. Yeah, there you go, Tam. Appreciate it. Because, he did say he declined. And after he finished giving me the spiel, why he declined, and I don't know nothing about that. And I don't, I just want justice for my daughter. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need that. I want justice for my daughter. Mr. Robinson did say after his baby girl got back here, he went to the feds. And, from understanding, he said he went over there. Okay. He said he went over to the feds. And have he spoke to, like, say, for instance, some of these, like the, I'm gonna say like attorneys and stuff like that? I'm gonna say maybe once and leave it at that. Maybe once. And I'm gonna leave it at that because, but I think I just told him that we, the world of people, would like to just, hear Shanquella be humanize some stuff. I think through my conversation after about 20 minutes, because he's the type of brother you let speak. So I let him speak. And this guy broke down maybe 4 times. He did good. He did good in the beginning. He did good. That 3rd time, he had me. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, I love Mr. Robinson, and that's what I told him before I got off the phone, is that I love him. And guess what he said? I love you too. Mr. Robinson, Shanquella Robinson dad responded by saying, I love you too. And that meant a lot. And I'm gonna call my mom and tell my mom that, and I told him first that I love him, and he responded back and said, I love you too. And I told him about the lion then. I don't know if he got that, but yes. And the brother, I told him I love him, and Mr. Robinson, and I will say that he told me he loved me back today on the phone. And that still warms my heart right there, before I got off of it, and I appreciate it. I think he was out. I think he was working. I ain't sure. It sounded like he was in the office setting, probably working. I probably got with him at the right time though. But He broke down, like I say, at the end of the call. And then, you know, it was like, you know what? Just get back with me in a few. I ain't gonna go into detail. Okay, I got you. I'll lock you in. Is it okay that I just say, yeah, it's okay to say that you spoke to me? Because, and it wasn't a walk in the park. I'm gonna keep saying that. He didn't just jump on the phone. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, Quilla this, and yeah, man. No. You want to know who was I, and how did I get his number? You know, I told him the resources and how we did it, and how we got his contact information. And, you know, and I was real respectful. I'm not here to, I'm not a guy that's out here beefing. We're not doing that. We're trying to bring the truth. I let them know the motto, which is the truth and not the damn juice out here. And we've been putting verbal boots on the ground for Quilla from day one. And the thing is, I had to tell him that he is loved. People ain't forgot about him. People want to know, where are you? I told him that God, I guess it's God that's putting your name on people's tongue right now. God is my witness. That's what I told him. You know? And he was like, God is going to show up. He said, God is going to show up. The same way he speak on God right there, that's how he was speaking. And I made sure I respected that. And, you know, like I told him, his name is kind of coming out of content creators, you know, they speaking of it. And his name is coming out. You know, I didn't go into details, but I told him, your name is starting to come out around here where people are concerned. People trying to see what is going on, not in being nosy or anything like that, because Quilla is, you know, it's Shanquella. You and Mama Robinson gave the world this princess, this queen, that 6 people behind many ever damn people didn't care nothing about it. Oh, maybe she did this, maybe she did that, maybe she did this, and maybe she did that. And then look, what about Mr. Robinson? What about him? What about Mr. Robinson? This brother, I don't know when the pain, I don't know even if they lock Cabo 6 up, Mr. Robinson still gonna grieve. This brother being there in the home with Quilla, with their family, with everyone, you know, Mom, Miss Salamandra, you know, with respect, the sister Quilla, when she was 9 years old. And he would put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're not trying to see how sister and mom is. Hey, Quilla. Oh, I took Quilla skating. I said, take all her and her friends. This guy is old school, smart, intelligent. And one thing he did mention, saying, you know, and he laughed with it, was like, we want to know when our daughter meets somebody. Shoot, man. Like, you know, and yeah, you're right. And I was giving an incident about my daughter real quick, you know, before I let him speak again. I get it. And it felt good the way me and him said that. And I also told him, it hurts me to say that I have a daughter, and we know what happened to Quilla. So you know, I don't know if I need to tell you, apologize or whatever. I don't know. You know, that right there is hard, you know. I told him I had a daughter, younger than Quilla, in her 20s. And my son is like Quilla's age. And, you know, he felt like his voice ain't being heard. He feel like the media is betraying him some type of way. And I'm going to leave it alone like that because I ain't going to go all into details. And he's not just, and that's not like what the brother was just sitting at home, though. When, you know, just like, no. As a man sitting back looking at it, it's like, this guy, I mean, I'm going to tell you, I don't know, man. Here, male or female, I'll be a wreck, man. From that type of situation that happened to my child, I'll still be a wreck, y'all. I'll still be a wreck, probably like him. And maybe this brother, you know, has an extra sensitivity to him. And so, and you know, and I'm saying that not in a bad way, but in a respectable way. And it wasn't a walk in the park. Getting him, once I got him on the phone, it wasn't just like, yeah, Quilla this. No. You know, he picked up, and I almost started because I heard his voice, and he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Are you Shanquella Robinson's father?" And he said, "Yes." Like, who is this? And I introduced myself as Black CEO, let him know YouTube. And I know that some people say, "No, I'm not interested." And he went into his, way to defend, like, "Yo, no, man, I ain't, I just want to be left alone." It's just he he just want to be left alone. He want justice for his daughter. He ain't got time. I'm not trying to be, I don't have to be famous or nothing, or whatever. Where he ain't use that, but he's just like, "No, I want justice for my daughter." And then he put it in God's hand. I want to know, hey, about a brunch. I want to know. And guess what? He told me, I just can't say it here. Okay. I'm away. If I get back and get permission, I will. But I asked him about the brunch. And I forgot it. He said it was at Music City, something. And he only hear about it, like he said at the graveyard. I refer back to that, and not to come out here and try to speak for him. But yeah, I asked him about it. Yeah. But yeah, definitely keep prayers for Mr. Robinson. He did ask that, before I got off the phone, to keep him prayed up, man. He is not a person. He's a person that would ask you to pray for him too. He'll ask you to pray for him. One thing he wants you to know is that he said Quilla has a grandmother that's living, which is his mom. And that, and he's hurt on some type of level with that also. He said that Quilla has a grandmother that's still living, which is his mom. And he is, he said he was there when at the FBI, where they made that decision, but he's good with it because justice will be served. He did not say nothing about Nazir was innocent. Nothing about no secret calls and all of that. And no, none of that. Not trying to throw any shots at anything. I'm not throwing no shots at Mama Robinson or period. Me as a man had questions. Me as a man, using my First Amendment, I ain't even trying to be nosy. I ain't even that. No, where is this brother? Where is this brother? Where are you? Like, what's wrong? Like, are you, we want to hear. I told him that it's, the community want to hear from him in the first beginning of my conversation. And he like, man, like, maybe he didn't trust it. One thing he stressed, he do not want to get his words misconstrued. But a lot of the things went back to what was at this graveyard right here. And I'll be honest with you, he didn't know Quilla was in Mexico. He wished he would have known. He talked to Quilla that Wednesday before she left. He said he talked to her the same way up here. I talked to her that Wednesday. And as a dad, we chopped it up. How we'd like to be able to protect our daughters. We chopped it up. How we'd like to protect our daughters. But I'm going to tell you, though, he made me lose it a little bit out here in America. I'm going to be honest with you. As a man, I say to the other side, I don't know what's going on. If that side of the family see this, I'm not here. I'm not dragging nobody, nothing. But as a man with kids, a daughter, seeing the protesters and everything, people ask me, where's Mr. Robinson? Like, where's Mr. Robinson? And there's certain things that's not damn business. There's certain things that's not our business, okay? It's not your business. I see some people try to find something that's none of your damn business. It's none of our business. But some things will be a little obvious that we'll see. Some things we heard, like at the graveyard, this guy say, when you hear what he, as a dad, he putting out there what he had to do and what he did and what he took care of. Ha ha ha. But like I said, it wasn't an easy walk. I want to keep saying that. And he spoke, about, say, for instance, the brother NCB. And my thing is, I get, that's who you go through. And to that brother NCB, to the little brother, because I'm older than him, and do your thing. I'm not trying to interfere with any, what I'm saying, with what you're doing over there, relationship with both sides of the family. But when you look at that brother NCB video, some people might be like, he trying to be messy. He trying to understand that dude ain't touched the case in months. It's a reason. It's a reason. It's a reason. Things behind the scene. He ain't touched that in a month. This guy could have been messy a long time ago. Certain stuff I ain't gonna come out here and talk about. And then he NCB, however, but Mr. Robinson though is, say, for instance, on good terms with, from I'm gonna say my understanding of that brother NCB. Yeah, because he saluted him, or he mentioned, because when I said I'm a content creator, I don't do, that NCB, and I told him, hey, I know he's speaking of. I even let him know I'm from the city where Quilla went to college. And I think that kind of connected. I'm from the city where your princess, man, your queen, went to school, got an education. Well, yeah. And the thing was, this brother, I think, needs to, get it out. I think Mr. Robinson really needs to get it out. And I'm saying that in a respectful way, y'all. Attention needs to be given to this brother here. Like I said, I respect a lot of content creators when they come out and do that, because they should have been doing it. I've been out here uplifting this brother as a man. I mean, as a man, you can't, man. You gotta salute him. You gotta uplift this brother. I get it. That something over here ain't right, and something over there ain't right. But as a man, what I'm saying, as a man, Black CEO reached out as a man with no beef, with no damn body, to check on our brother. Because the team, we sitting here looking like, where's Mr. Robinson? Yeah, they asking me, did he go to the brunch? I don't know. And as we see now, no, he did not attend it. He did not attend it. He did not attend it. But let me see what else. Oh yeah, and another thing I told him, we're gonna buy him dinner. Before I told him, don't say no or whatever, y'all. I forced that in there on him. That I was like, we're gonna buy you dinner, the community, the Lion Den, and you come, we buying you dinner. And he said, okay. All right, y'all hear that? I told him that, hey, I got him, we got him. But that's the love. So if you see this live right here, I'm letting you know, Mr. Robinson, before we got off the phone, like I said, we're gonna buy you dinner, to show him, and I can show him that we do got love for this brother. That we got love for him. And yeah, I told him, yeah, man, it takes two people to have a child. But we're gonna buy him some dinner though. And I was waiting on him to say, no, I wouldn't let him say it, y'all, with respect. If he come on here, he'll tell you that. Yeah, he ain't. No, I know, Mr. Robinson, you ain't finna tell us now that we can't buy you dinner. So if Mr. Robinson come in, and I'm gonna get him dinner, we're gonna get him dinner. We're gonna get him some dinner. All right, we have to call the restaurant or wherever, and he go down there and pay it over the phone, and he go pick it up or whatever, or however. And we finna pay this prepaid for him, and he'll be in there at 3. So that's one thing I did do, and I did not let him tell me no. I said, Mr. Robinson, after about 30 minutes of talking, hearing him, and it smoothed out because he was finna get rid of me, and I'm cool. And I told him I respect that when he refused the first time. And like I said, hopefully we can get him on. Me and him spoke on that. Like by the end of the conversation, I guess God put it in his heart to see, hey man, I'm not here to go out and cause no trouble, and I'm not here to disrespect or bring trouble to Quilla's mom or whatever. No matter what things look like, a disagreement, I'm just a brother that's, say, fences, want to hear your voice. Want to hear your voice. Want to hear your voice. But yeah, I told him we buying dinner, dog. We say Dr. City, let us know. Yeah, well, you know, I had a notification out there, and I told him that, you know, and because he did, like I said, he did, you know, he was, you know, he as he talking, what I heard is almost like, man, like, you know, it's like we hear you. I told him we heard you, and then I don't know if the brother, and I'm not. This is not. It's just my opinion. I don't. I don't know if it's a paranoia or whatever, and not understanding, you know, this media, you know, and no one come to his house or call. Well, not come to his house, but call him like the Cabo Six, Azir, Khalil, the moms and people. You know, that still hurts. You know, and when you speak to him, it's like it seems like it's just happened to Shanquella. I mean, it's let me hit my black. I was trying not to hit it. Let me hit my black out here in America. Let me get my good light and hit it. It's like it just happened. All right, real quick. I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody want to come up and say something good about Mr. Robinson, if you support him, you know what I'm saying? And in case he does take a look at this, because as you see the actual title, as God is my witness, I spoke to Mr. Robinson, Shanquella Robinson's dad today. I spoke to him today. And Tanya, I put it out that I was going to go live, but I had to get myself together. And I had to go get a quick lunch and all of that to fill myself up because it was like, ooh, though. So feel free to the kings and to the queens. You know, if you want to come up, I'm giving you enough time. Don't get too long-winded. You can sit up here with me. But if you want to come and say, for instance, say some good things to that brother, you know what I'm saying, to help uplift him. Because one thing he said was, please pray for me. I mean, he told me personally to pray for him. Keep me in my prayers. Like, put me in your prayers. And you can't beat that. And that's deep right there. And then I never forget, you know, getting on the phone, man. This brother said he loved me. And I told him I love him too. I love you too, Mr. Robinson. And actually, I told him I love him first. You know, have a good day. And I love you, Mr. Robinson. God said, and he said, I love you too. And thank you, man. And that was deep right there. So, yeah, sending good energy out to the brother, you know. Like I said, I'm gonna drop the link for a few, and that way he can see he is loved. If the media, you know, I don't know what it is, you know, but you know, they need to get with him. And you know, did he speak on attorneys? Yep. Did he speak on, you know, yep. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Did he speak on Sue Ann Robinson? Yep. Yep. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Did he speak on Ben Crump? Yep. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. And not trying to, I mean, because of one, the brother said he's not trying to step on those shoes or anything like that. You know, he said it was not, excuse me, I got a little dry there. Yeah, Mr. Robinson, he stressed that he is not trying to step on shoes. You know, he wants justice for his daughter, you know, and he said justice is coming. You know, he said God is going to make a way. And I don't know what's going on out here in America, though, but now I have a feeling, y'all, because it's hard for me to represent for our sister when I don't hear nothing. I'm going to be honest with you. I need something tangible. But let me make this disclaimer. Cabo 6. Let's get one thing straight. All 5, 6, 7. Now, you got content creators going after the messenger that put y'all on blast. Down here in North Carolina, in our city. See, I'm from North Carolina. We see content creators that's not from North Carolina. NCB, that's not from North Carolina. Cabo 6, don't get that twisted. Don't get that twisted. Listen to them content creators going after the messenger. I got Mr. Robinson. I spoke with him. Play with those content creators and let them pump your head up, pump their heads up. I don't know if they're part of the Cabo 6. Gerald. It's more than Gerald. It's Mr. Robinson back then. Mr. Robinson said, NC beat name. Mr. Robinson told this guy to release like that back in. I ain't even finna explain that. But Cabo 6, laugh. But over here, you're not gonna laugh because I'm gonna bring you the truth and not the damn juice in the lion den. So look at those other content creators. Yeah. And then no, it ain't gonna work. Because guess what? You got the lion den over here. in America. So when y'all looking around, yeah, they turn it against them now. Nah, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. All right, I want to get that across. So have fun eating your popcorn saying, look what they do in the jail and all of this. And I see these people ain't even from North Carolina. The hell? I see he ain't from North Carolina. Then I see she ain't from North Carolina, but yelling down to North Carolina and out to the world. Chill out. Chill out. But Cabo 6, nah. Listen to them, the content creators, if you want to, and think something turning. It's not, because y'all going to jail at the end of the day. God is coming. But yes, that's my other little message to the people yelling down here in North Carolina. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Ain't from North Carolina, but yelling down here. Yeah, and this and that. Trying to touch the messenger. All right. This brother do not support anybody that was in Mexico. Anybody. And real quick, let's play this video. Let me play this video and then I'm gonna let the people come up. Because he duplicated, and we're gonna play it. He duplicated all of this. That's where he duplicated it. Hold up. And you know, hey, this guy is not, I mean, our elder is not talking behind anyone back, as we know in this video. He's not talking behind, he's saying it what it is, who and whatever. He's saying what it is. You know, like up here, like no black up there. He said, no, he's saying the same thing like right there that he said to your face or whatever, if you want to call it, with respect. And this ain't a person up here just, this man is up here hurt, making sure his daughter is taken care of in life and in the afterlife, making sure his daughter, God almighty. God, excuse me, bro. I mean, he making sure and made sure his daughter was okay in life and in the afterlife. Damn. All right, let's play this real quick. Let me hit my black while we do this. This is Mr. Robinson. And if you want to get a glimpse, you want to hear a repeat, here it is. Let me see. Let's make it big here.
It's just sort of a little emotion standing here talking about this. It's on back order. But a marker came. So I brought you all out here today to let y'all know that, a mark is down now. You know, I can come, me and my mother, my family. I can come up here and talk to her. I know where she at. Because at first, I didn't know I didn't even know she was over there. I talked to her that Wednesday before she transitioned over. I get a phone call from my mother saying that she transitioned over in Mexico. Then I get a phone call. The only thing I know, she talked to Khalil Cook, supposed to be her best friend, 2 times on the phone.
Khalil Cook.
I ain't know nothing about that. I just felt as a father that
At Urban Carry Holsters, we've dedicated our lives to developing leading-edge gear, not just for enthusiasts.
the way I love her, the way I raised her,
My bad, y'all.
that I should have had an opportunity to give her that father advice.
Listen to
my
him.
opinion.
That's what I heard.
About going over there, and which I didn't. And I know for a fact, from the bottom of my heart, we all might not even be standing out here if I had that opportunity to speak to her.
Preach.
Even though she's 25 years old, she grown, but still at the same time, I'm her protector.
Preach.
Until she get a husband. When she get a husband, then he become a protector. But as this father standing right here, I feel like I should have been her protector, and I was denied that. What would you have said? I would have asked her who she going with.
Who you going with?
How well do you know these folks? Then I would have came back and said, well, who their parents are? Well, before you go, let me meet these parents. Let me meet these folks. I always been like that ever since she started beginning having a lot of friends. As a father, you know, not trying to be in her business. It's just the point of making sure she okay and the folks that are around her, who she keeping company with.
It might be a commercial come through. I
Because a
got it
lot
though,
of people
y'all.
say your friend, but they really not. All depends on what you got and how you carry yourself. And she carried herself very well, because that's how I taught her. The respect, morals. No, I never met her. Didn't know nothing about her. Only thing I know, her mother said they went to school with her, and she's gonna tell me, told me, well, you don't know them. So I said, do you know them? She said, I know of them, but I'm seeing in the interview, you know, you told your lawyer, Sue Robinson, that you just know one of them. That was Khalil Cook. So that tells me right there, we both was in the blind as a mother and a father. We both in the blind. We both didn't even know these folks, you know. So
Can we start last week or about more than a week ago? I'm sure you heard the information, got the information that there will be no prosecution by the United States Attorney's Office.
well, yeah, but the case is still open though. So God is still moving. My faith is so strong as a mustard seed that He will prevail. You know,
And what does
He's
that look like to you?
patient, like I always been. Just like y'all standing out here, I was patient while y'all set up and everything. I always been patient.
That's one thing he stressed to me on the phone, y'all. Mr. Robinson told me today that he's a patient man. He was like, I have patience. And, I was like, wow. He said, I have patience. And we wasn't even talking about this interview he did at the graveyard. But he said his main purpose of going to this graveyard, y'all, he said, because all of the little kids, children, that Quilla did, he said how she made an impact. He said it was one of the biggest reasons. He said because the kids from what he seen was asking for Quilla after that. Like, what Quilla? And so when these parents, let them know, hey, and this is what happened in so many words. He said they can bring it to see them. The same thing he said up here, I will say, he said that part there. The graveyard, y'all, means so much to him. The cemetery up there where his child is at. I'm hopeful I'm saying it right, because his child is there. It's like, no, this is here for the people that she impacted. The same way he said these kids, man, he was like, she is there. And it's almost like this. I mean, this what happened to his child, and then to see a video traumatize him as a dad. Okay. I mean, it's really did traumatize him with questions where he wished he couldn't be there, and the whole nine. And hold on, I'll answer that in a minute. But he stressed that right there. He stressed it. All right, let me let it go so I can take this call. Hold on 1 minute.
I mean, what does that look like as far as you said you're still hopeful for what?
Justice will be served. Justice will be served. It's gonna be served. It's gonna be served.
And so what does that justice look like?
This just gonna look like they're gonna get what they deserve to get to them. You just don't take a life. They brutally beat her. She didn't agree to fight whatsoever. She did not agree. That's not her. You know, she did not agree to fight. You know, she was going over there, enjoy somebody's birthday, one of the she graduated with. That's what she thought she was going to do, and then enjoy it, take photos, put them on her phone, come back and enjoy it, and talk about it to her other friends. You know, then the main thing, she got the little kids, the little girls and boys that she plait hair, braid their hair Now they wonder where Shanquella is.
There it is.
Because Shanquella didn't got adapted to her customers, her clients, you know, the mothers, the fathers, how well she doing their daughters and sons braiding their hair, and they proud of Shanquella doing their hair and how they, you know, she got them looking, you know, stealing something in them that they can become this, they can become that. They might, one of the little girls might want to follow her footsteps. But right now, that crushed from them six. And then the mother and the parents, the mother and the father's old parents, or those six individuals don't have no decency to call up, interview one of you all on the news and say, Mr. You know, Mr. Robinson or the Robinson family, we sorry about the loss of your daughter. Whatsoever. Their life is still moving around, you know, walking around here like they enjoy life. But this father right here struggling each and every day. You know, I cry every day. It's a struggle for me. Struggle.
Have you had any?
That's another thing. He broke down and said he struggled every day. He said all he wants is justice. He said he not trying to do nothing else. He said he's not trying to do nothing else but wait and get justice for his child. This brother said, man, was like, man, I don't care about nothing but my baby getting justice for Aquila. And he's the type of father, it's like, say, for instance, you got a Vietnam vet uncle that sit there and like talk about what happened. My father was like that, you know, out there experiencing what they saw, that trauma, say, for instance, from Vietnam. It's like this brother can, I mean, for them, Cabo 6, Nazir and all of them come back with all this wasn't there and bathroom video. Just imagine this guy looking at that video. And this guy in the video ain't saying nothing about Mr. Robinson. Then people over there breaking it down. Yeah, this and this. Well, what about Mr. Robinson? He see that. He's seen that. He see it and he's seen it. You know? He said people would send him stuff. He don't know nothing about that until they send him or get a phone call. And then we have to understand Mr. Robinson has another family over there, the Robinsons. You have the Robinsons over there that he's concerned about with this situation. He wants people to know that Shanquella grandmother is living. Wait a minute. Yes, he told me that. He, bruh, her name should be heard. Hey, I ain't gonna go into details, but he stressed his mother. Shanquella Robinson, grandmother, his mother, he stressed it, y'all. He stressed it. And I'm showing you the type of brother, elder he is. And you know what I'm saying? And when you speak to this brother, like I say, it's like you have an uncle or dad that was in combat and was actually in there. I'm saying actually like on the front line and come back. And we know, well, they got to get right from what they saw and the different things like that. It reminds me of a form like that when you talk to our brother like it just happened yesterday. He loved his daughter. Not saying Mama Robinson and don't love their daughter and all of this, but I'm going to tell you this right here, you know, if this brother come out, talk to the world, you know, once he relax and you know, because I get it, it's a paranoia, you know, social media can be and people can be and stuff like that, and speak, man, people will listen. Let's finish this up. We'll chop it up.
No, not whatsoever. Now, I don't need me reaching out. You know, I'll let God do what he got to do. But I tell you this, they're not going to get away.
Preach.
They're not going to get away.
You're not getting away, Nazir.
My message to them, you know, why can't y'all just go ahead and tell the truth?
Listen, Nazir.
And left her like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you would have stayed, this father right here
would have got you home.
Would have made sure y'all got back to the United States whatsoever. Any of her friends that she grew up with, they would tell you that her dad took care of them when it was with Shanquella just like they was mine from day one. And I'm still the same father that she was, that I raised her, that I am is today, and she gone, you know.
Mr. Robinson, there is a discrepancy. Well, I guess discrepancy is the best word between Mexican authorities saying, we had this was what they call femicide, and they have a warrant for one of the people that was on that trip with Shanquella. However, the United States attorney is disputing the autopsy that they did on Shanquella. Does that, any of that, does that concern you?
I'm frustrated about it.
At Take 5,
Got a
we
commercial.
stay
Hold
in
on,
the
y'all.
car because we're faster than you think.
Oil change is done.
That was so fast I didn't even have time to finish.
To the utmost. I'm frustrated. I just can't understand why, the autopsy that I got back saying that her neck and spinal cord was broke, because when I talked to the young lady, Miss Elizabeth, who over there, I asked her before she even sent her body back to me. You know, I asked her, I said, Miss Elizabeth, how my daughter died? She said, Mr. Robinson, your daughter's neck and spinal cord was broke. I said, you kidding? I just started crying.
Because they're saying that the Mecklenburg County medical examiner is saying that they didn't even make visual confirmation of that.
Well, I can't understand that. I don't know who the medical examiner who did her autopsy on her body, but I would like to know how many years experience that he have in doing an autopsy on a body, or where did he get his degrees from? Because
Obviously it's frustrating.
yeah, it's very frustrating. Very frustrating, because this lady Elizabeth, that's what she do. When people die over in Mexico, she get the body, do the paperwork and everything.
And when's the last time you had communication? Like, how often is the communication with the authorities down in Mexico?
Not so often. She'll send me a text message, how I'm doing and everything. But the case, everybody still is pulling for Shanquella justice down there in Mexico, Cabo.
Preach.
I mean, the concierge saying that Shanquella didn't fit well in. My main objective is this: if nothing didn't happen, why they just up and left? You came that Friday. You supposed to stay about a couple of days, but you're gonna just up and leave that next day and get back on the plane and come back over here like it wasn't nothing. You're gonna just leave her over there? That don't even sound right. Friends just don't do that.
Preach.
Friends don't do that.
9 years.
What I'm hearing from the information that I get from the news and people texting me, so, they keep me out of it.
They keep him out of it.
Can I get you to talk? You mentioned the GoFundMe page a little bit earlier when you first started our call.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Why would they keep him out of it? Why would they keep our brother, Mr. Robinson, out of the loop? That's the real question we'll ask with respect. But I'm going to let this finish playing. Let's meditate on that. Why would they keep Mr. Robinson out? And he's saying they. This is not me. We just asking, okay? Let's deal with it. Let's roll.
It sounded like you were really happy. You said you don't want to be involved in the GoFundMe page.
I never did want to be involved in the GoFundMe from day one, because there wasn't nobody arrested. I just want justice. Now the GoFundMe page is, it's sitting there. I mean, I guess they're using for the best ability of our daughter case, but still at the same time, this father right here, I'm gonna let God do the work, because it's gonna get done. God said you trust in Him, He ain't gonna fail you and He ain't gonna forsake you. And so that's how I'm gonna stand, y'all. I'm gonna continue to stand. I'm gonna continue to stand on my faith.
All right, that's the end of it right there. I think they shorten it up. Let me see. That's like a repeat of what I heard. I did ask about, the brunch, but just sit back and wait. And why would you keep the father out, you know? Like, why? You know, why would you keep the father out? If the father, I mean, let's say if the father paid for the funeral, Quilla came in on a horse and carriage, made up, you know, casket, laid out like Cinderella. And from my understanding, this brother here paid the bill. His daughter came in on that carriage, horses, I mean, and sent her out beautifully. Went out gruesome in St. Lucas, Cabo, October 29th. And the father came back and sent her out the right, correct way. The father said she didn't have that gravestone up there. Like after all of this, after she was buried, he had to get on the stick with it because he wasn't finna let that happen because of the kids that she impacted. He wanted them to maybe have a place to come and bring flowers or roses to who? Shanquella. Mr. Robinson, you know, not digging in their business because it's good for him to, to be here, and I appreciate him giving me permission to say that. I spoke to him today. One thing, it throws me off to hear say, we was in one house. And I ain't gonna go in like too much details, because that's something that we'll miss, It's like, no, we was in one house, Nothing about what happened, well, we separate those, no, and I appreciate it. It's none of my business. But to hear this brother say, when I'm asking him about the things that he did with his daughter, Quilla, and then it's like, oh, hold on. We was in one house, all three of us. I work, mom worked, hey, we was in one house. And right then it's like, wow. Like, okay, man, damn, and it's crazy to hear, like, say, for instance, Quilla's life after seeing what happened to her. School, college, what he told her, what I'm saying, and hear him. So hopefully we'll have our brother, maybe to come and grace it with it. But like I'm gonna tell y'all, this brother, bruh, like I say, it's like it just happened yesterday. I'm gonna just tell you that much right there. Why? That's the other question. I'm saying peacefully, respectfully, because we do know, that, say, for instance, some families have a divide. But I'm gonna say this again. The Cabo 6, do not try to look at this and be like, yeah, it ain't gonna work, because you're gonna get some time. Ain't none of you gonna be happy. 6, 7, or whatever. Ain't none of you gonna be happy. So don't go online looking at content creators that's, say, for instance, calling out the brother Gerald. He supports him. So if you don't support the guy or whatever, that's cool. Maybe you'll stop supporting Mr. Robinson, and I'm not. Because that guy is blessed that content creator put it out and is getting flack, put his life on the line. Don't you know, we'll put our life on the line, and then you have some other people, content creators, come out, don't even live in your city, talking, putting your name up there in front of people that are killers, people that are that do the M word. My team was showing me that. Won't go out there, Mr. Robinson, when Mr. Robinson say release it. But go after him and put that man's name up in title. And then you put their name up in the title, they crying. They got dreads, they got flat tops, they got fades, these people, these women got out, and then you put their name up there. Oh, they hurt. Oh, you playing with me? I'm wrong, dude, pay him no attention. Girl, sit down somewhere. Putting the guy name in titles, that this guy here support. We from North Carolina. Who? My elder, Mr. Robinson, and me. I ain't trying to take up for that content creator, that NCB dude, but I'm going to salute him for releasing it and getting it out here. When it hit the internet, you got people that's tripping on him, damn near analyzing, all up on this, analyzing. This guy put his life, safety, and health on the line for that right there. Ain't nobody looking at it though. That's yelling from some 3 or 4 hours away out here in America though. Yeah, we're going to Charlotte on this. Yeah, we're going to Charlotte, and we're going, bruh, what? Huh? This guy NCB, I ain't taking up for him. Put his safety online. I mean, on the line, life and everything, family. Behind these people that took Mr. Robinson's daughter out. We from North Carolina, me and Mr. Robinson. I don't know the NCB little fella. I bet I'm holding up his dad. Then I'm looking at other guys people that look like men and women, you know, like, bro, come on, y'all tripping, man. How would you know even say something? Why this? Why? Acting like little women. Ask Mr. Robinson why, because when he come, he the one say put it out. Maybe that way some people can just damn relax. This man gave the green light on a lot of stuff. I'm going to the feds. This guy went up to the feds, y'all. You know that? He went to the feds. This dude went up there when Quilla got back. This guy went and paid for the headstone. This guy went and paid for the funeral. This guy was giving a green light. Not saying that mom and them wasn't giving, orders and things out. This guy played a big part of it. Who was that? Mr. Robinson from North Carolina, where I'm from. And then when he can see, say, for instance, these shows that's for Cabo 6. How you think that'll make him feel? Instead of analyzing the guy NCB, analyze Mr. Robinson. Analyze Mr. Robinson. Instead of putting people's life on the line. Analyze him. Reach out to him where it's too late. Especially if you're up there supporting this, whatever, it don't look right. It just don't look right. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. I don't want to beef with you. I don't have the damn time. I want to bring the truth and not the damn juice. Mr. Robinson lost his child. Now this guy is going through some type of storm or something that, hey, let's be honest. People starting to see it. It is what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. Something ain't right. And I ain't saying this from him. In my opinion, what I heard, what I see, something ain't right. It's not equal. It's not equal. And I'm not here to slam to say, for instance, the mom, the sisters, nobody at all, no attorneys, but something ain't right. Now, instead of me sitting here looking at YouTubers, I'm going to the damn source. I went to the source. And here's the thing, let me put this out here to the brother NCB. I'm not out here trying to take this brother, say, for instance, folk and people like that. And, when I reached out to Mr. Robinson on my own, did the research, got the contact, and reached out there. And I know that the guy deal with NCB. He let me know, but I'm not, on a line. It wasn't no damn cakewalk. Once Mr. Robinson got on the phone, like, who are you? How did you get my number? Okay, I had to explain like for 2 minutes, but I did tell him after about 20 minutes of it, hearing this brother, pour out his heart, his concerns about God and justice. We're gonna buy you dinner. And I would not let him say no, y'all. I'm about to bring that up too. I would not let Mr. Robinson turn that offer down. So I'm gonna have to figure out, or we'll figure out. I know the lady's smart. I just had to get that in on him though. To show him that, you have support. I told him, man, you got sons and daughters and brothers and everything all across it. I told Mr. Robinson, man, you got brothers and sisters and daughters and grandbabies you don't even know about. I told him that you don't even know about. Hit your black, Jay. I'm trying to go easy. Appreciate it, Spice. Appreciate the sisters and brothers that's doing the super stickers out here in America. I appreciate it. And then, I was going to go live. I set it up, but I had to go sit down, y'all. I did speak to the brother. I had to go sit down. Where is Mr. Robinson? Why ain't he at these events and stuff? I'm just saying why. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to go after people. I just want to use common sense. And I asked him about the brunch. I ain't gonna tell you what he said. I asked him about the attorneys. I ain't gonna tell you what he said. I asked him about being a crump. I ain't gonna tell you what he said. I can't, but I'm letting you know we did speak on it. Shanquella Robinson, you know, activists, a little bit Mexico, you know, and damn, boy, boy. But yeah, I asked him about that. Shanquella Robinson, Crump, who else? The advocates a little bit, the situation, and a lot of things I didn't have to ask because once he did say fences, he started breaking stuff down. He started breaking stuff down. And one thing he did, like I said, he you know, during all of this stuff right here that's going on and what happened to the sister Shanquella, you know, he definitely want the world to know that this young lady has family. She definitely have a grandmother. She have a dad. And at the end of the day, we don't hear or see that right there. You know, Alicia Watts, I hate to bring it up. When you seen him up there and the family that I'm doing now with the Latasha Coleman, you see the family. She has brothers, she has sisters, she has a grandmother that loves her, she has a father that loves her. She have a, you know, her brothers out there going through the list of who love her and why the police need to get out there and search for her. So that's what I got out of it. You know what I'm saying? Was, you know, like, damn, okay. Why? I don't know. What happened? I don't know. These friends, I don't know. The friends calling the mom them, I don't know what the hell all that is about. We didn't get too deep. We didn't get deep into the friends and stuff. His biggest thing was he don't need a lot of things, nothing but justice for his child. All right, I'm gonna drop this link. You ain't got to show your face if you want to come up here, and we're gonna put some good safe fences energy out here for him because he, you know, I had to tell him, man, hey, you know, you got some love out here, you know, and you have people that's asking for you, you know, and I explained to him, I don't know, you know, it may be God, you know, so I'm gonna drop this if anybody want to come out and say some good things. And right now, you know, when we look at the Shanquella Robinson case, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's off balance. It's off balance. It's totally off balance. Now, I'm gonna make this disclaimer. At the Cabo 6, don't get it twisted. Ain't nobody damn pouting over here. Mr. Robinson told me personally that the investigation is still going on. He told me that. Okay, we heard him say it here. And I'm not twisting his words, not trying to twist it. But, you know, and it might be kind of hard for some people who say the investigation is still going on. He said the investigation is still going on. So I don't know if need to reboot, get another attorney, add to the one you got or something. I don't know. But I think something needs to be done, though, you know, in this case right here with Quilla. And I ain't gonna knock an organization, though, but, you know, something has to be done, you know. I don't know if we need to dig in the pocketbook and get another bulldog attorney. Go get a Caucasian. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, and, you know, so yeah, though. But yeah, I'm gonna drop this real quick. I'm gonna sit back and just don't get too long-winded. You welcome to you know, to sit up here and everybody kind of talking. I'm gonna rotate you out till I get out of here, okay? I might get out of here about 6 o'clock. Hey, well, no, not 6. I might do, what is it, 3:54 here. We might do 5 o'clock, 5:30, no later than that, though. But, you know, you see the title, Shanquella Robinson case. I spoke to Mr. Bernard Robinson, and he gave me permission to at least say that I spoke with him. And I let him know that I'll be playing this video at the graveyard. And I let him know to feel free to come through the channel, take a look at some of the video that we did of him and look in the comment section to see the love and concern and support of the people. You know what I'm saying? You're not out here just, you know, your voice is heard. I told him, your voice is heard. You know, I played the graveyard video for the knuckleheads, man, for what they done to your child, man. Your voice is heard. So let me put this up here, though. Let me see. What's up, everybody? I didn't get to speak to everybody. Tan Lear. What's up, Dr. Glover? I hope everything well. What's up, Denethia? What's up, Purple Saxon? And Purple Saxon, don't be sorry laughing at me in here. I see your little message like, Black, don't start till I get back. I just saw that while I'm up here. Don't start the live until I get back. What's up, Susie? What's up? Damn, I'm bad with name. Dala. What's up, Dala? What's up, Spicy? Spicy, thanks for your support out here in America. Karen, what's up? Who else we got in the building? Who else? Leah. We definitely got our baby girl Leah up in here. What's up, Jalen? Jalen, where you at, Jalen? Who else we got up in the building? Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link. So if you want to click that link, you want to say something good about our brother. What's up, Wendy? Who else we got up here? What's up, Tweety? Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link. So if you want to click that link. Jalen, talk to me. We got an echo though, but talk to me.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna move now. Okay, yeah, I got a delay. So I was trying to fix my computer and I was saying the devil's a liar. I was like, I was listening on my phone, but I usually put you guys up on my computer. Hi, ladies. Hi, gentlemen. How my queen? How my beautiful, beautiful ladies? I'm not gonna stay long because I'm at work.
Okay.
Black, thank you as always. Because I'm already emotional, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got you, sister.
You already know. You already know where. But thank you. This message from Mr. Robinson, if he's listening, we got you,
Mr. Robinson.
We got you, and we're not gonna give up. We're gonna get. God is. Your faith is amazing. We all here, and we're not going absolutely nowhere. We're gonna see. We're gonna put her to real rest because she's gonna rest. She's going to rest, and we're here 100%. I'll be like, my dad, Mr. Robinson, because you know what, you are a father, and it's true. We don't have to dig in nobody business. Our business is to get them people where they gotta go. Get rid of that trash, and that's it. But I don't care who's saying what, when, and how. You know what I do? I X out and I just block people. I don't feed it. I don't feed into it. I don't got the time. We too grown. Let them kids be them kids. Let them show these kids that we grown. We above them. We have to teach them what their parents is not teaching them. That we together, this is unity. No matter who you are, what color you are, where you come. Well, like Black said, I'm in New York City. I call you from New York. And I grew up rough just like them. But that's no excuse. There's no excuse. You have no excuse to take a life. Because that's what you all did. Listen to my voice. You took a life. I don't know how you look at yourselves every day. You don't see this. You don't see the pain this man is going through. Y'all can't even come out and say, you know what? One of you can't even grow guts and say, you know what? Forget about whatever it is y'all were doing, and just go to the FBI and say, look, this is what we did.
Preach,
Why
sister.
one of you can't just give up? Give it up, because we surely is not, because just the same way we see it, those are autopsies and everything, the way everything's been explained, somebody's going to wake up somewhere. And if it's not this administration, it's going to be one of these administrations. We're not going nowhere. Absolutely no. I mean, it's sad. Next month is a year. 1 year. You talk about slow government. It's okay. But we ain't going nowhere. Hi, TS, my love. How are you?
T.
I'm good. Yeah. How y'all doing, London? Look.
And real quick for you talk, T, one thing he said to us and said to me, well, he said at the graveyard, I got patience. And, it was like, and I told him, I was like, when it came out, we ready to catch damn buses, horses, skateboards, scooters, anything that had wheels on it, damn shopping carts. We was ready. If you would have said charge, sir. But when you came and said, God, God had to show me, man. I told him, sir, God had to show me, because you y'all see the way I'm like, yeah, this and it. I was ready in the beginning, but especially waiting on the dad. And so I explained to him when he said, God had to sit me down and calm me down because he is the one that made me, sit back. All right, I'm gonna just take these guys' eggs and we'll go with that. So that what I explained to him. It's like I was ready to go. And so, he said it again on the phone. I got patience. He said my patience, and so all right, that what I want to put out this, but he said he got patience, everybody, Phew. Are you done, Jay? I'm just making sure.
I'm gonna let
Now you're welcome to sit up there with us, okay?
Okay. I'll just mute you. I'll mute my mic.
Okay, go ahead, T. What's up, T? Welcome to the panel. I spoke to Mr. Robinson today. You there? I think it froze up.
Hey, yeah, I heard you, Black. No,
Okay.
It didn't freeze up. I got somebody at my gate. It always happen every time I come on. I have somebody pulling up to my gate. But yeah, I was glad to hear that you spoke with him. That was so nice, and I know the emotions was running high, but you managed to pull through it, and that's good. That's really good. So I'm happy that you got a chance to talk. I'm sure he was happy to talk to you sitting at my gate. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh my goodness. Hold on for a second, Black.
No, you good. I was just narrating until you come back real quick. Yeah, and while she getting that, yeah, y'all, like I say, he just didn't pick up the phone. Yeah, hey, I need it. No, he was like, how did you get my number? And how did, who is you? Cause bro, I'm not here to play no games out here in America. So, well, he ain't say America though, but so I want to make that disclaimer. It wasn't just like, yeah, what's going on? And no, it wasn't that. No. We had to. It took 10 minutes of talking, to go ahead and connect. And that way, hey man, I'm for Quill. I've been here, and you have the community out here want to hear from you. Where I don't do social media. Hey, let me know if I need to drop the link, T. And that's how it was. So it wasn't like he was, and I respect that. And when he said he's not finna do anything, hey, I respect you and I thank you even for your time. But he, started talking, and I became a listener. You know what I'm saying? And I let him know I'm not the messy guy. He said I'm not out here with the messy guy. Whatever needs to be damn done. And until T come back, I narrate. But one thing I know, he loved his mom and he loved his daughter. The way he was breaking it down and explaining, his mom. I mean, Quilla's grandmother. He stressed that. He spoke on an event and just, a couple of the things, man. And but hopefully next week, he told me, left me with a message, what I need to do, and hopefully I get back with him sometime next week, and we can bring Mr. Robinson on. Hold on 1 minute. All right, TT, welcome back.
Oh, thanks, y'all. I had to do a quick recovery, but I was just saying I'm so happy you got a chance to speak with Mr. Bernard, and I also wanted to say that I heard you mention the function that they had, for the helping hands or the whatever the program is they're trying to start up, and I was thinking to myself, wow. When I first heard about it, I was like, shouldn't it be something else going with that? Because we haven't gotten justice yet. We haven't gotten the victory that we was thirsting for. And this could just be me, coming off top of my head, but that's how I was feeling and thinking. But then as time went on, and then I saw somebody did a video of it, I was like, well, maybe it went off okay. Maybe it'll work out okay. But we still want justice for Shanquella Robinson and Cabo 6. You bastards going to jail. So Cabo 6 ass going to jail because Mr. Robinson,
Too much. Try not to curse
Mrs.
too much.
Robinson,
Yeah, just in case he listening.
You sure right. I'm sorry. I just, you know what? My emotions get high too
Yeah,
now.
you
So hold
and
up, we lying this now.
yeah,
You
I
know,
know.
so thank you though for that, because
I
I do
got you.
get hyped.
I got you.
Let me bring it all the way down. Thanks, Black.
I got you.
Cabo 6, y'all going to jail.
Yeah, Cabo Six going
Y'all
to
going to
jail.
jail. Yeah, because guess what? They might be laughing now, but we're going to see if they going to laugh in the end. They did Shanquella grimy and dirty. And what we're looking at is the repercussions of that with the grief of the family and the whole community and the world. The world is still grieving that young lady's demise, the way they did her. And for me to be able to show up in North Carolina or anywhere and eat lunch or dinner, I have to have a total victory. It has to be all over my person. I have to know for a fact Cabo 6 is in jail, prison, and
Right.
whoever Dejanay or whoever's supposed to be going to Mexico, I have to know they already in Mexico. I have to have a total alignment within myself to be able to walk in the door to say I'm gonna sit down and break bread with people that knew her and feel okay about it. Because I would feel like my job is undone. You know, we all on assignment here. You people in the back, raise your hand if you're in the back. We on assignment. Life is nothing but a classroom. It's nothing but a lesson. This is a part of our assignment at the present time. I want to get an A+.
Hey, real
I don't
quick,
want to
T.
be on those.
Hey, real quick, hold on 1 minute. I got an APTTMH. I see you backstage. It says that your devices is not connected. So I don't know if you want to go out and try to connect your camera.
Okay.
What is it? No, not you, T.
Okay.
It was an AP.
Oh, okay.
They went out, but if they come back, and welcome to Lil, we got Lil up here. But if they want to come back, they got to make sure it's connected. And if it's connected, I'll pop you in. I ain't want them to just be sitting there. Excuse me. I have to.
Yeah, that's okay.
Go ahead, T.
That's okay, but that's okay. So we all on assignment here. And I never wanted to feel like I was in the class on the curve. You know what I'm saying? You know how they used to grade on the curve?
Yeah.
I didn't want to be in that class. I wanted to be in the class that earned my grade, got my grade, and be proud of it, go home and smile about it. Well, I feel the same way about me taking a trip to Carolina to break bread with you all. Because breaking bread means more than just showing up, eating, and saying I came, or taking a picture to say I came. I want to know that we got a victory in this thing. I want to know that those people are being held totally accountable. And it just seems like it's so hard for us to try to get justice for Shanquella, but it's coming. And so we, just like Mr. Robinson, I don't know who it's for, but we have to have patience. So some of us already passed that test, and I guess some of us didn't. So we all got to sit in the same classroom, right? So once we sit in the classroom and we know that we've passed that grade, then I guess we get a chance to go to the next level. And I guess that's what we're waiting on, everybody to come in as a group and get the patience and be on the same level. Now, when that happened and they locked them up, y'all gonna see me in North Carolina.
Say North Carolina.
Y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna be in North Carolina for real, breaking bread with somebody at one of them restaurants or somewhere.
Okay,
y'all got some good food down there.
Okay, well, check this out. I'm gonna have you to hold it right there, and you sit there, okay? Cause we got Leah up here. That way we give out. We got Sister Leah in the building. Yeah, you know, Mr. Robinson, they ought to go and host some other event where he speak and get it. And I'm there. He, you know, I'm just saying though, I love to see him. You know, something fall out the sky where he like, I'm gonna be at the Marriott and talking about the life of Quilla. I am there. Okay, but let me yield back. Leah, what's going on for Cross the Water? What's up, baby?
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Leah.
Yeah, it was really. It's really exciting, and it, you know, kind of being down about the whole case, and this is kind of lifting me because I was down because we're coming up to 1 year, and I know they had that brunch, but what did that really mean to the case? I don't really know, but it gave publicity, perhaps. But I agree with Mrs. Cafe of Knowledge. They need a pit bull lawyer. I'm sorry, I know lawyers, and the only lawyers that get things done are pit bulls. They just don't let it go. You can't be a nice lawyer. You can't be polite. You have to be a pit bull lawyer to get something like this moving. They have to find loopholes. They have to, yeah, and they can. I'm not saying that this group that they have can't do that, but with a good lawyer, this case will move. I don't think they have an active lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a criticism, and I feel really sorry for the family, and I also understand Mr. NC Beat. I mean, I know people don't really. Some people don't appreciate him. He's not my generation, so obviously I understand that he's extrovert, and he might, he might be too much for some people.
Yeah, it's his personality, like
yeah.
people don't.
But he gets things done.
Yeah.
Take away that away. He's doing things. He's helping people. He's helping mothers, and he's helping. He's helping people. He's active. I mean, you might not like his persona, but he's doing things. And if Mr. Robinson said he's in contact with him, that means, I think Mr. Robinson. I trust him.
Oh yeah, and I think he basically saying from like when all this jumped out. I doubt if he's sitting around just talking to him, but yeah, that was like who he trusted. Especially when I say I'm a content creator, and like I say, I ain't trying to, what I'm saying, step on no shoes or no toes and stuff. And I just wanted to see, could he, tell us a little bit more about our sister, his princess, his angel, and and people, I got people around me that's asking like, where is he? Why he, like, what's up with these events and stuff? And okay, they got this going on. We want to hear Mr. Robinson. And like I say, with me as a man, as a father, also, I'm sitting back like, damn, I like to hear from Mr. Robinson, with no disrespect to no one. And I get that, say, for instance, things is not perfect. It's not perfect, as we see. Damn it, I wish it could be. But, me as a man had my questions also, because as we listen, we see in the internet speculating, people, stuff going around. And I like to, I used to say when I first came out, I'll be back when I hear the mom or somebody, that's how I used to respond whenever they do a press conference. I can't just go off what bloggers talking about. So, and then they got quiet. And during that time, it's like, where Mr. Robinson? And then, at times we're not seeing them. So, hey, and I be careful about reaching out to people. And but these last 3 weeks, my team, like I told him, my team has been pushing me to find you. And he wanted to know how in the world did I get his number. And you know what I'm saying? He shut me down from the gate. So, and with respect, and because he said he didn't want to get on there and his words get twisted. But his daughter, he don't care nothing about no GoFundMe's and all that different stuff. He wants justice for his kid, for his child, his angel. And just to see and hear, a man say, I got my daughter headstone, I got I got the front out of the way or whatever, man. And I went and got her. I made, man, it's powerful. And he broke down like 3 or 4 times, man. That third time I had to tell him, excuse me. Like, I mean, because to feel that hurt and pain. And this is something you could put on television because Shanquella is real. this case is real. You know, a father and a mom can be out there, but you know, the world, boy, I mean, they hear this brother here, and from what we heard, you know, because me and him ain't really go into details, but he answered a couple of questions, you know, for me. You know, have you you know, talked to Shanquella Robinson? Have you ever talked to Crump? Like, yeah. And I'll leave it at yeah, you know. And you got yeah, you know, and let me wipe my head a little bit there. You know, let me wipe my head there a little bit there. And you know, from what I heard, this guy, the same way he's standing up at this graveyard saying, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. They told me this. He, you know, he's a straight up guy. He is old school and he not playing about his daughter, you know, but he got God in there. And, you know, it take a strong man to use God and not a firearm, you know, not a firearm, because man, you know, and I told him, man, I was ready to damn throw some boots and bricks around here. I was real close to telling him that, but I want to be respectful. And then I heard him say, you know, God, because at first, dang, he's saying God, you know, and then God had to chill out, man, you know, look at what's going on, you know. And so I chilled, because usually you see something like that, heinous crime, awful, it's crime, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get us worked up. So, you know, but to hear, you know, telling him, hey, man, you God and what you put out there, calm me down with it. You know what I'm saying? Then I went over there and had to work out with the Cabo 6. Okay, TS. But yeah, you know, so I don't know, man. And I had to get myself together, you know, after hearing this brother here, man. And I don't know if people don't want to hear it, you know, him say his part, you know, because it may sound different from what we're hearing some other way. And it ain't the fact that, I mean, this is real. This is, you know, this is real. You know, this guy said that, you know, they lived in one house, you know, because we hear a little bit how he say, I took Quilla to the skating ring. I used to, you know, yeah, he did a lot of stuff with Shanquella. And then I heard some people, what, she used to go to his house on the weekend? No, they was there, you know what I'm saying? You know, one house. And I'm leaving it at that. I mean, and I didn't get like full details inside of it. No, you know, and the brother, you know, he did say that the sister, you know, he was there from her, what was it, the age of 9, you know, and I'm saying that with respect, you know, if the sister Quilla listen, and I'm not trying to put business out, it's just saying the age when, you know, he raised Quilla, you know, with his daughter Shanquella from the age of 9, you know what I'm saying, in one house until whatever, you know, departure or whatever. I didn't ask that. And we didn't speak on that, but, you know, it was just like, you know, okay, you know, like, damn, you know, okay, wow. I mean, and that's a picture right there. And we're not trying to invade nothing. You know, all of us out here that's put boots on the ground verbally, physically, you know, ain't nobody trying to invade that. It's just once, you know, you get thrusted into the national spotlight like that, you got to open, you know, I ain't gonna say you have to open up, but, you know, we look for something, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to something like Quilla, because she went out so heinous. And then we got all these theories. Quilla was doing this, Quilla was on that, Quilla might was doing this, Quilla. Okay, well, let's hear from the dad, a whole nother side. And like I said, a little bit I heard, it was just like, wow, you know, I mean, it's like a fresh breath of air. And without not trying to be nosy or anything, y'all, it's just, you know, it was like fresh air, you know, and it'd be nice, content creators, look at that. Look at this dad. You don't hear them, man. Yeah, do you think Quilla's is PPP? Dude, let's break the and like, bro, why don't you break down how this dad feels? Try to reach out to this damn dad right there, and then you'll probably start going after that damn blogger. And then here's the thing: we seen like this guy come out not long ago with his, you know, talking his codes, like, yo, man, just look and see who ain't there, and you know, and it's something to that. Okay. Now, do we mind our business or whatever? But that, you know, it's real. But one thing I'm gonna say, I want people to look at it. You know, listen to what the blogger from North Carolina is saying. He could have been came out because, you know, it's something that he know about. It's been going on for the last couple of months, and that's why people kept saying, "Where's the, you know, that blogger?" The NC, where, and people don't get it. It's in your face, but you don't get it. He this video, he that, bro. It's something totally else going on that I was not going to touch and get on. I live here. And, you know, with word on the street. And now, I'm going to be honest with you, it's like stuff is coming to the light where answers has to be, you know, you got questions. And you might hear some stuff where it's like, damn, for real, and believe it. You know, just, you know, a lot of stuff we got to get ready to believe. And it's not slandering or going against no family member. None. It's just, it's some real stuff. You know, it might be real. And we might need to get past that to get justice for Shanquella Robinson. I think Shanquella needs her dad and her mom out here putting boots on the ground. I think, you know, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care for where if they're not calling this guy. I don't agree with that, not one bit. I don't care whatever you're doing, and I'm saying that respectfully. I can't. I respect you, but I'm not feeling it as a man. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You don't do that. You having this, you know, this event. Like, come on, man. If this man is like live only 10 minutes away from this place or 20 minutes, like, come on. Like, come on. I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, like, come on. Like, you the drop of life. This man give the drop of life, you know, the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have the baby. You know, you cannot have a kid, you know, without you it takes a man and a woman. And you know, mine go deep like that, you know, like, no, you just can't. You got to get this guy involved. I mean, the dad, you got to get him involved. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that with respect. You have to get Mr. Robinson involved. Now, it may go right, it may not go right. I don't know, but you got to get him involved right there, you know, because I heard nothing but God, you know, when I speak. So I don't agree with, you know, I guess if things is going on and this guy's not being included, his mother not being included, Quilla grandmother. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. I don't agree. You know, hey, with like, come on. It shouldn't be like two people out here. And I'm saying that with respect. It should be a big family like Alicia's, like the Latasha Coleman out here representing. And that's what our brother, Mr. Robinson, I'm saying, my opinion, this is what this guy want and need and maybe thought, you know, but, you know, I think a lot of stuff may kind of come out, you know, I don't talk on, you know, hey, you never know what I know, but, and I don't put out everything I know, you know what I'm saying? But I don't agree with not telling Mr. Robinson, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to get in your business or whatever, but at a time like this, you have to drop this stuff, okay? And when you got the world behind you and all of this, and if you don't, I don't know what the hell is going on, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, we supported financially and online, putting boots on the ground, you know, over here on my side. You know, I stayed up many nights and it was passionate about Quilla. And then when I'm doing it, and I'm gonna yield back in a minute, I wasn't looking really at the parents' name. I took what, say, for instance, the NCB got. He gave us, or whoever dropped the video. That's all I needed right there to raise some voice and to raise hell about Shanquella Robinson. And then when I do stop and look, like, what is wrong over there? And then I mind my business. Then I go back to getting a hold to these people that did this heinous crime to Mr. Robinson and Miss Salamandra's daughter, you know. But like I told him, you know, I'm not here to slander Miss Salamandra, you know, her mom, nobody, you know, but damn, you know, and I'm not, you know, but damn. Now, you got some other people you might hear say, you know, was more into it with them. You might hear, you know, some stuff, man. You just gotta, you know, my thing is just look. When, you know, when this stuff comes, look and see who is there and who is not. And my thing is, you know, Quilla, whatever event, has a mom, sister, a dad, a grandmother, cousins, and everything all on the Robinson side, bro. I mean, it's big. You know, you got family. You know, she got family. His only little girl got family. You know what I'm saying? And I, you know, just I don't know. But I'm gonna yell back though. But we're sending mad love to our brother, Mr. Robinson. And I let him know I was going to be playing this video at the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? You know, at the graveyard, I'm going to play the full video. And like I say, if you want to know some of the conversation, just keep looking over this video. That's what, you know, that way I won't be putting words in his mouth. Did I ask certain little questions? Yeah. Was I trying to be nosy? No, I'm not trying to get in no personal life. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, like, you know, what is going on and he like he said that the investigation is still going on, and like, are you going to be at any events and stuff? And and from what we see, we don't see the guy, the brother, and that's what I told him, and the other stuff I saved, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully I can get him in here in about a week or so, and that way we can sit back and he'll talk. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I do. I support it, and I had to have a moment at one point speaking to him because, man, to hear it, like I say, fam, and lying there when you hear, I mean, it's like this just happened to Quilla yesterday, and me, I think I'd be like him. Something like that happened to my child. Not knocking nobody else in the family, whatever, but that family over there, like on his side, is grieving like hell. I'm telling you, on his side, I can't, I don't. They may be, but this family over there, on the actual Robinson side, is grieving like hell. They grieving. I give him that, and he's stressed. His mother, Quilla's grandmother, his mom. Quilla has a grandmother that's still living, my mother, her grandmother, and man, wow, well, he, like family, but yeah, one of my things, where it gave me a clear view of knowing how he helped, like molded her. You can tell he was definitely close when he said, yeah, no, we was in the same household. We was in the same house, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And like I said, he didn't go in details about what happened in the home and nothing like that. Nothing like that. It was just simple. Like, no, that, yeah, no, I want you to know that. No, we lived in the same house. That's how I was doing this, teaching her that, teaching her, because when you hear him, some people for some reason think like, no, they weren't together. No, when she was little, they were. So, and like, dang, okay, besides who was in the room, who moved a chair, who this is that, is there a second video and all this? No, it's none of that, okay? It's none of that. Calm down. It's none of that. They say ain't none of that, okay? All right, real quick. Hey, Jalen, I know you got to work. You want to kick in and say something real quick? Excuse me for getting long-winded, though.
No. You okay? I'm here listening. If
Okay.
I got you. I got you guys on mute because if not, you're gonna hear me tapping on my keys. No, I'm almost done. I got a half an hour. I'm good. I work from home, so
Okay. How's the
yeah.
puppy? How's the puppy or the
He went to
dog?
he went to the vet today, so he got a clean bill of health. They said I'm
Oh,
taking
okay.
good care of
Yeah.
my baby.
We
Yeah.
got we got Lion Dog in the building. Yeah, Lion King. We got
Yeah, his name is Prince. Everybody sees him, and they. One day I'll put his picture up on my. You can see him on Facebook because you have
okay. I'm
my
gonna check him out.
Facebook.
I might debut him up here. I might debut him, okay?
Yeah, he's on my Facebook page. On a lot of my pages, he's there. I don't put my pic up because that's how they steal your identity. So
Okay.
that's how I put doggy pics, whatever. Thank you, Kendall. Much love to you. All of you are so good to me. Like I was telling Cafe earlier in her live when she did her live earlier, we safe here. He's safe here with the black. He's a true gentleman to us and a
Yeah.
fighter, a dad. And for him, like Mr. Bernard just gave us clarity today, knowing that he's okay. Because I was saying the same thing. Because it took me a long time to see the video. And it just, even when Briscoe was crying last week, it just hits home. And I know we all, like even Leah, hi Leah, even hearing Leah from so far away, and there's a lot of people from far away that, you know, this hits home for a lot of us. Yes, justice for Shanquella. Because it's like we cannot, we keep her alive every single time we get together. This is like my support group. Like even when I go to cafe, is my support group where, we're not doing this alone. We all together. And I'm serious. If I got to get to North Carolina, I'll find my way.
Yeah, you can find us out here. And
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if he decided, man, if he decided to do something, or I don't know. It'd be nice to hear Quilla being humanized. Listen, them being in the same household speaks volume. Yeah, Tan, it does. And you know, I didn't look at it like that. You know, maybe I got that households is all broken up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, I don't know what, but yeah, that right there, I was like, wow, cool, you know, okay. I give that right there, you know, and I ain't trying to step on no toes. The mom and the sister, and you know, it's just, you know, hell. You know, and you know, he mentioned, you know, the sister Quilla, he was like, hey, he was in her life when she turned 9, you know, up to whenever, however, you know, and like, wow, like, yeah, she knew my mom. My mom used to babysit her and Quilla, and I'm gonna leave it at right there. I'm gonna leave that at that, you know. But he's big, loving his mom, you know, and Quilla. Mr. Robinson cherished that time, man, raising his daughter and letting her be an adult, like he said. You know, you know, okay, you're 25. I can't tell you what to do, but I am gonna tell you something. You know what I'm saying? And so it's, you know, and I really do hope the brother will be able to come, he'll be able to come in, you know, come up. And I explained to him that I was going to do, you know, this graveyard video, and you know, we're dealing with it. You know, I mean, we're not perfect, you know, we're not perfect, but at the same time, we just feel something ain't right without calling anybody out, and you know, something just ain't damn right. And you know, me as a man, you know, looking around, okay, let me go straight to the, let me see if I can get this, you know. I mean, hell, I ain't trying to do it for views. I want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you feeling? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think? Like, you know, what is going on? Because he can help also. And Jalen, and thank you, though. I see you over here. Thanks, Jalen. I sure will. Waffle House. And I got some stuff I'm gonna open up online.
You're
That
gonna take him to Waffle House?
yeah, I think I'm gonna get a waffle later on out here in America for Mr. Robinson. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go up there and get a waffle for our brother right there. And you know. But yeah, you know, and like I say, it was an honor, and man, and I couldn't do nothing but tell that brother. The brother told me he loved me. You know what I'm saying? And that meant a lot. You know, Mr. Robinson. Yeah, I love you too, brother. I mean, I love you, man, and I appreciate you. And all right, you know, love you. I love you too. And you know, and he asked for prayers. You know, he that's one thing this brother do, man. It's like, pray for me. He was like, keep me in your prayers. You know, he broke down, keep me in your prayers. And you know, I mean, I can have a person that come to me and ask him to pray for me, and I ain't prayed in. I mean, I ain't ever just pray for nobody like that though, but it tripped me out when I did. Okay, well, come over here, and God brought the prayer out. You know, I had a guy, I had a white guy to ask me to pray for him. Guess what I did? I ain't know that. Hey, we went and prayed. So I will keep Mr. Robinson in my prayers, you know, in my thoughts and in prayers. And I'm not here to slander the family, but it's something ain't right, you know. And like I said, I asked him about Ben Crump, asked him about Sue Ann Robinson, you know, with respect to both of them. And, you know, and I'm not gonna say, you know, like, you know, and like I said, we give it time, because by the time we got the phone, y'all, he was broke down, and we've been seeing a little bit of this, so, but it's just like, like I said, if you have an uncle or someone that was in war combat, you know, and they seen this right here, what Khalil Cook, Desiree Jackson, Malik, Winter, Elise, Nazir, that's even in the bathroom and all of this, talking about, man, and whoever there was there, whatever, but we'll stick with the 6 right now, like what he's saying and they're saying. They hurt this man to the core. But they hurt this brother to the core, fam. I mean, I ain't gonna say they didn't hurt the mom also, but they hurt this gentleman to the core. This right here. And you know, I have a daughter, 20, you know, her 20s, early 20s, and I'll be ripped too. And when you look at the dynamics of why it hurt, it's on different levels. You know, him not okay, what he's, you know, haven't been told anything. We hear it in the video, we have to deal with it, because with us not dealing with it, we won't understand what the hell is going on out here in America. We got to stop playing with ourselves. I mean, tricking ourselves and say, damn, okay, we see this over here with this part of the family. We got to go back and really look at this video, and we can come out throwing mud, or we can come out and say, damn, look, hey, fam, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. And what a shock everybody, the person, from my understanding, that tried to get it together, people throwing rocks over that way down here in North Carolina. People will be shocked, from my understanding, who was advocating in the beginning to try to make sure stuff was smooth. We don't know what was going on. We don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But we know it's a disconnect that we have to talk about. And see, I'm doing this without slandering anybody, you know, but some bricks and stones that was thrown down here in North Carolina, somebody, boy, you might want to pick them up, because you'll be shocked, the person that, you know, trying to say, hey, look, let's, you know, and not knowing. And this person, you know, try to work it out, you know, for a family, I'm going to say. And shoot, this person is, bro, you don't even know. Where this person at? Where you go? Where you go? Instead of saying, what the hell did this person see? He didn't, that, bro, this person fell back. We'll say that. Why? And then you look at the father here, man, you know, we have to deal with this without any respect. This is our brother, our elder, Mr. Robinson, up here saying, I ain't getting no phone calls. I paid for this. I need the kids to come out here. His thing is, I mean, when you listen, besides him saying I was at the grave, that means something to him like a car. Somebody love their damn car, or their water hose, or they love their house. I mean, that cemetery where his daughter is at, that means so much to him, and it's supposed to, you know, where you be like, you know, nah, he's not crazy. He's saying bring the kids, because he's seen the impact his child put out here, and what the impact that he put on these other kids, what she was doing to her. And like I said, when I seen the kids at that first program, I thought it was a damn Pop Warner little cheerleading team out there, all them little girls, you know, because they had them dressed like they were cute. I thought it was like a little football team that came in and was doing a little something, but no, man. And like, wow, she did have an impact. She was doing a thing. I don't care what person doing their person. Like this one here, Quilla, and like Alicia, boy, they was doing a thing though. And we're not perfect. They're not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. So, but that man loved his mother, and he loved his daughter. And he cherished it. And I cherish that too. When my son don't call me in 5 or 6 days, I ask him, what's his problem, y'all? I ain't gonna lie. What's your problem, boy? You remember I used to take you to school? But that's a dad thing though. But like I say, this is me being a man, you know, came up with, you know, reaching out to him, plus the team. And, you know, me as a man, as a dad, also like him. Okay, like we'll hear the mom, we'll hear the sister say, yeah, you know, the ladies come together, have a conversation, like they said at the brunch. Okay, this is the man right here. This is a man. Okay, you got it over there. I got it over here. Where I'm saying, yo, without disrespect, as a man, I'm talking to Mr. Robinson. You know what I'm saying? I want to sit down and, you know, get him dinner or something, and just talk to that brother. Like, how are you feeling, man? Because his brothers and sisters, there's a lot of sisters out here that feel his pain, and people need to understand exactly the dynamics of this situation. You know, I mean, it is what it is, you know, like not what is going on, like what is going on, not to be known, but what is going on. So our sister, their baby, their child can get justice. I yell back, Lil, you want to speak?
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to figure out what you're saying about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very clear to me, but
yeah, I don't want to tell everything. I gotta kind of until I get him on.
Very mysterious.
But you know, like to be honest, I think we see a divide. We see like a divide, and like one of my questions in these last couple days is like, where Mr. Robinson? Yeah, I'm honestly asking that. Like, where's Mr. Robinson at? You know, I'm honestly asking that. Where is Mr. Robinson? You know, and then when you look at Mr. Robinson, we hearing this brother saying, "Yo, don't nobody reach out and tell me nothing." You know, don't nobody tell me nothing. Like, damn, well, why ain't nobody telling you nothing? I mean, you know, it really, damn, is it my business or not? Because we trying to get justice for our sister Shanquella, you know, and like I say, I'm planning to try to get him on here next week. That's why I'm kind of saving stuff, because I think he'll be very open to maybe some questions in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And then humanizing his daughter even more with stories that we don't know, like when she probably got her first car, when he sent her to high school, like when he was saying she told him she wanted, Daddy, I want to cheerlead. Like, dang, excuse me, forget. Like she told you, like, yeah, you know, and you'll see that in some of the interviews where he's saying little stuff like that, where we think, you know, not knocking the mom, not saying she didn't tell the mom, but he, you know, give you that insight of like stuff where Quilla used to come and say, hey, Dad, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's interesting, and it's humanizing her in front of these damn Cabo 6 clowns also out here. So, but yeah, you know, I'm like, what is going on? You know, why you, I mean, hell, I wanted to know why he wasn't at the brunch, you know? I mean, and as you see online, you see some people kind of speaking on it. But like I say, I'm not here to slander them about the brunch and whatever. Do I know what they're doing? No. You know, I get it. You know, I ain't knocking it. You know, but I just want to see some other type of movement for Quilla. All right. You know, I just want to see some other type of movement. You know what I'm saying? How, I mean, if it's an investigation, like, you know, what can be damn done, because it's gonna slow it up, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out, and is it a divide with the dad or the mom? I'm saying it, you know, and I'm saying it with respect, because that way we can get it together and get out here and do what needs to be done for Shanquella.
But does their relationship matter to this case of what's happening to Shanquella? That's what I don't understand.
I think it's a throw off. I mean, and it may not to some people, but I'm just, you know, but when you hear the dad say, I didn't know that was going on, you know, that's what throws me off. When you hear the dad say, I didn't know that such and such was going on, and it's making me like, wow, like, hold on 1 minute, let me fix my, boom, there it is. Okay. My background tripping here.
Yeah,
but,
it is odd. It is odd.
Yeah,
I was looking for him in the pictures of the brunch. I was looking for him everywhere. He wasn't there.
Yeah, you know, and so with that, and like I say, the Cabo 6, don't come in here looking like, oh, no deal. You guys mind your business. Ain't nobody over here saying ain't nothing working and nothing like that, because we discussing the family, okay? Nah, I don't want them to get no idea when you come over here, because we ain't throwing nobody under the damn bus, giving you no type of victory whatsoever. At Black CEO Media 2.0, I'm putting that out. You get no victory if you come over here and don't get it twisted. Because what we're doing, we're humanizing Quilla's father and the dad and the mom and all of them and the situation. But don't come over here like, damn it, it's some type of victory from what you're hearing, because what you're hearing ain't what you're hearing if you think that right there. Then take that to some other content creator, however, that might be slinging mud, but no. My thing is just, like I say, when I hear that, and just be prepared to get your tissues, if I get that, brother, to come on and be ready for the truth and not the juice. I'm gonna tell you, people just have, get neutral. And I think I told our sister Tan that the other night. Me and her kind of shot little lines to each other for about 2 minutes. And I told our sister Tan, what I tell you, watch your emotions, just hold your emotions, then Tan. Me and her was talking about something, and I just told our sister, I said, I told the queen to just hold on to her emotions. Hold on to your emotions, baby, and your love. All right. What's up, Bridget? What's up, Bridget? And thank you again, Jalen. Appreciate the support, the super chats. Appreciate the cash apps. I will be getting dinner with it, and I also bought some items. I need to get one out of my PO box and out of my mailbox that I got from the support of the Lionettes out here. And y'all gonna think it's so cool out here to bring you the truth and not the Jew. But yeah, I told Tan, just watch your emotions. Hear it, but watch your emotions, though. And that's another reason, like I said, I decided to reach out. I wanted to hear, like I said, me as a man, I wanted to see if I can talk to him. You know, we know that he would talk to the brother NC Beats. I'm not stepping on his feet, nobody toes. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to that, it's just me as a man. I just went out there and I wanted to hear his voice. And when he hit the phone, like I said, I almost stuttered. And it wasn't, like I say, just like, yeah, what's going on? And no, it was not that. You know, after me letting him know who I was and what I do, so representing his child, his princess, man, Mr. Bernard was like, how did you get my number? Tell me that, man. And he said it like a grown alpha man, concerned man wanting to know, like, how you get my number? Huh? And you know, let him know, hey, you know what I'm saying? I was very honest with him. And I went letting him know that we had his back. And the community would love to hear from him, you know what I'm saying? Humanizing Quilla, you know, because when he speak, when you look at it, he humanizes. He humanizes. And when you talk to him, don't call her a boss. He said he don't like that from what I understand, he don't like that boss. How people say boss. And yeah, we think she a boss, but nah, leave that out. It's like she's a young, decent lady, kid that he grew up, respectable and stuff like that, you know. So that boss stuff, I'm gonna say like maybe street slang. No, we have to leave that out there. We, you know, use entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. I may be saying it wrong. But yeah, you know, but he want justice. And he said God is gonna get him. God is gonna bring judgment on him. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna get what, you know, they going to jail. And it could be 10 years from now, they're going to jail.
And look how right he was when he said about the autopsy in that interview. Mm-hmm. He said, how many years has that person, you know, been doing that? And he's got a point, because we now should reject that autopsy from the US because it has speculation in it. And you can't have speculation in an autopsy. And Mr. Bernard Robinson, you are absolutely right. We reject that US autopsy. We are rejecting it because it is not valid with speculation. He is very, very sharp, Mr. Bernard Robinson. Very, very sharp.
And I'm gonna say this: when you look at the video, when he described Quilla, he said he broke down. I don't know how Nazir didn't break down and start crying like him. He said this girl had a knot on the side of her head. He said her eye was swollen. And as they said, the eye right there, like they just stuck something in it. No, he said her eye was swollen in the afterlife, unalive. After getting back, he said it was swollen and a cut in the lip. I mean, when he blessed us with, say, for instance, him coming on here, that's one thing I'm gonna ask him. What did he see? You know, I just, you know, hey, I don't care nothing about all your personal life with it. No, and I respect that. But I just want to see, like, what did he see? You know, like he said, when he walked in there and they rolled his daughter out. And he said he lost it. When seeing all of this that Nazir is explaining, and he didn't fall out. But the dad did, you know, in tears. Not saying the mom didn't, but he said, no, man, I lost it. He and right then, you know, on the phone, he said he lost it. You look at that interview, he said he lost it. I mean, just imagine. And then he looking at this Nazir guy in the bathroom over here talking about, yeah, playing stuff down. No, Nazir called. Yeah, Nazir called. Was it Khalil Cook that called? You hear what the brother said? I don't know. But to hear him describe, and if he blessed this channel, we're going to hear what he said. And then Nazir, I might even, that since it's public, I might even have that part queued up. And the way he playing it down, his alleged friend of 9 years. And they really hurt him. They really did hurt this brother right here. And it's like, I'm telling you, it's like, and I get it. It's unbelievable, and it's believable. I mean, it's unbelievable, but it's believable. You know, and then it makes me look at the, you know, like the other side of the family, because when you see it, Leah, it's like you got a family that's grieving over here. You got a family that's, you know, okay, we with Quilla, we taking And then you got this other family, I guess not hearing nothing, that's grieving, that's still stuck from what's that? Saturday, October 29th on Saturday 2022. You got a family that's stuck on that when you hear it. You know what I'm saying? Where they still stuck on it. And then you hear this family say, we don't hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? We hear it from the news. Somebody might text it to me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hear him say that up here. And it's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. His family, like his mother and all, they grieve. Boy, that family is that is still not saying it ain't bothering Quilla mom and dad and them, but over there, over where he had on Robinson, man, they tore to pieces. And Quilla is an everyday thing in their life. Not saying she not over here, but when you look at that, and right then it's like, yeah, something need to be heard. If you decide, and actually I didn't even get to ask him that though. I kind of left that alone, and then he relaxed, and well, not even relaxed, but as he went through a little bit, I guess, because man, I'm talking to him about God, and I mean that, I'm talking to him about God, and letting him know what he showed me, and I'm not doing this to get him to come on here. No, I love for him if he's coming out. He can say I'm not doing nothing, and I'm good with it. I'm just thank you for answering the call and straining me and questioning me how I get your number out here. I respect that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and like you said, he don't do the social media. He don't do the social media. Don't be on there. People send him something. So, but yeah, my thing is just like yeah, like I said, I asked him. I can't go into details what the brother said because he don't want his words. But I asked him out the brunch. We spoke a little bit, like I say, with the attorneys. And like I say, but I ain't gonna go in details. But I'm just letting you know, like those names that's out here, and see my face. I'm like, hey, so I can go tonight after talking to him, hear somebody, and I can tell if that content creator is on point or off point. And then knowing that they ain't talked to, say, for instance, Mr. Robinson, you know what I'm saying, or the mom, I can tell. So, you know what I'm saying? After we get off here, somebody do I can tell if you're on point or off point. But one thing I do know is content creators need to quit throwing bricks at North Carolina, though, from 6 hours away, 10 hours away, 12 hours away, and kind of mind your business and keep it Shanquella and keep it Mr. Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Because, we've been seeing people kind of throwing bricks, you know what I'm saying? Dry snitching or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Putting people pictures up and names. And when you put their names up there, when Mr. Robinson approved or something, this guy over here, you put these people names up there, men, and you hear him cry. You hear him cry. Well, man, you messing with me and all this and that. We don't do that here at Black CEO Media. I try to go by the facts, okay? But my thing is, though, hey, this brother here, you can ask him, when they need the damn about the tape, about it being released and all of that. Then you need to let up, though. But, please, man, stop throwing bricks down here in North Carolina, people, because it's a lot of stuff going on that people don't get. And I ain't got to break it, but I think, things will be revealed, That's the only thing I'm going to say. But I'm just here neutral as a man, and I feel Mr. Robinson. You know what I'm saying? I feel him to a degree. I don't know that pain, but I know he got it. And I try to understand. I can't fully understand because it ain't happened to me, but it's powerful, y'all. It's powerful. But my thing is, why the guy not being told nothing, Like, why he ain't been a part of nothing? Him, the mother, the grandmother, and I don't know. We'll get to it, though. Yeah. What Brenda said, everyone reject that autopsy from the United States. Yeah, that's crazy, though. Hey, Lynn, let me know. Do anybody want to come up and, shoot some mad love to Mr. Robinson? You ain't got to show your face. I'll drop the link. Actually, I'm going to drop it. I'm going to get out of here at 5:30. So on my side, it ain't number 454.
You know what, Black?
I'm going to drop this up.
Every single time you play the video, like when Malik says, you can at least fight back, and you hear her voice. Like I keep hearing that part, her speaking Because that's the only time. Well, besides, when she was looking for them in the villa, but more so that peace. Because me and Quilla are Capricorns. She's born right after me. She was born January 9th.
Yeah, I got that. You
Like
talking this right
I'm
here?
like
Look, can
I'm
you at
like
least fight
25
back?
years. Yeah. Like,
At least something.
do you hear how sweet her voice is? How
Yeah.
soft spoken? Like
Mm.
she spoke like a little lady, even though
Mm-hmm.
they were beating her. Like, look what she was surrounded by them. Like, I gotta keep my emotions to myself. I gotta,
I
yes,
got you.
Janice, I'm keeping it to myself because, like I said, you hear her little voice, her sweet, sweet voice. Block out everything else, but you hear her sweet voice.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
Look, can you at least fight back?
Oh,
At least something.
Wow.
Look, can you at least fight back? At least something.
Wow. She
that's
said,
sick.
why? She asked him why. She
Mm.
asked him why. If no one cannot hear this and not have a heart, she said, why? That little person was alone. But she's not alone
Mm-hmm.
now. Like, she has a lot of people fighting for her right now.
Mm-hmm. And that's the part that really that hurt him too. He mentioned that was like I couldn't be there to. I mean, not even like
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't be there when it like it's just,
Mm-hmm.
and he was just couldn't even finish the statement. I mean, he could even like up here couldn't even finish the statement. Hey, Purple Sex, I see you. And yeah, he couldn't even finish the statement, man. And it's like, wow, okay. And like I said, I'm getting out of this, and I let him know now it's people out here that, we're aware of you. It's people want to hear from you. Hey, I do, you know what I'm saying? And I just kept repeating that to him, every now and then. And, like, I get it. And I get, you older, you don't be on the internet, and I get it, but you have people that's, seeing stuff, you know what I'm saying? And would love to hear from you, man. And I use the terms of him humanizing her, I mean, because I would love to hear some stories on this. And you know what I'm saying, with him raising her, them in the same house. However, that like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you that. He said they was in the same house, all three of them. I mean, all four of them. Look, what's that? Quilla, the sister, and baby girl Shanquella in the same house as one. You know what I'm saying? Mom, Quilla, and Shanquella, everybody in the same house, and that's how when you hear him speak on Shanquella, like I did this and I taught her that, he was teaching her that in the two-parent home, and a two-parent, not a single-parent home, in a two-parent home. You know what I'm saying? And wow. So, and I didn't get into, we no, like why y'all ain't, no, it ain't none of that. He didn't get into it, and I didn't. That part by itself, was like, damn, nah, he was proud of that. No, we was in one house, we was in one home. You know what I'm saying? And that, when I was doing this and teaching her that. So, ooh, real quick, I'm gonna yield back. Purple Sax, I'm gonna let you come in, Purple Sax. Oh my bad,
Oh,
I think I muted.
all right.
Welcome
Peace
to
and
the Listening
blessings.
King.
Black, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Peace and
Yes.
blessings to you, TS, Jalen, and Tannis's. We was talking earlier in the chat. Respect to everybody in the chat. Peace and
Mm,
blessings to you all. I'm always in here. I'm always talking in the chat. This is my first time coming on the panel.
yeah.
However, I do want to I always give um high regards and talk about the Lion's Den to my coworkers, my friends, and my family.
Oh.
So, but in regards to Mr. Bernard Robinson, my heart definitely goes out to him. I pray for him every morning. I always put my spirituals on in the morning before I get ready for work. Have my Grace for
Oh.
Purpose on. I pray for my my children are adults. I have a granddaughter that's an adult, you know, and then I
Oh.
have some minor, grandchildren. But I pray for all of them. I pray for all children. I call Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Bernard's name. I call, ask Most High to cover him, to lift. I lift him up in prayer on a daily basis. So let him know people are praying for him, and not just him, for other people who are in this situation. We know about him, but there's so many out there in the same situation that's hurting behind their loved ones. And just like we saw Shanquella being beat, the same thing happened to babies, little kids, that's beat to death that nobody ever see. And it's almost like as if with this being shown, when we saw this video, we all got to see. We read about it, we hear about it, but to actually see this happened to a person naked on video, it was just mind blowing. I'm like Jalen. When Jalen was speaking, I had to get myself together. When you were speaking, when Mr. Bernard
Right.
watching his video, it breaks you down. And like I wrote in the chat, I've lost my mother in 2011. I lost my grandmother in '07. My brother in 2005. My little grandson, Rebel Shaw, was stillborn in 2016.
Wow.
I held them. How can you not? They saw this young lady. They saw this queen. They did this
Mm-hmm.
to her. And if they who didn't do it, you still seen her lifeless body laying there. How could
Mm-hmm.
you not? How can you continue to go on, and live your life? Go drink tequila, go turn up, laugh about it, think it's fun. Go to her mother's house, in her face, take her clothes. Man, look at here. I feel like bringing my crew down there looking for him. You know,
Look,
I
hey.
have to get, yeah, I have to get like Mr. Bernard, because I have things that I deal with, and I take to the Most High in prayer. So I understand where he coming from, because I had to turn to my faith when it comes to some precious things in my life as well. You know, Actually, one of my granddaughters, I feel like she's not in the best situation. You know, and I feel like turning up on them, you know, almost
Mm-hmm.
put a crew together for them. But I had to remember what I was taught. I had to remember how I was raised. I had to give it to the
Mm-hmm.
Most High, because He said, "I'll fight all your battles, not just one of them." He said, "I'll fight all your battles, but you have to give it to me." So, and that's so I understand them, and it's hard. It's hard, especially when you know how to turn up. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I know I got a crew out there. But it's going to happen for him, because when God is on your side, you can't lose. And when you turn to Him, just like how He's doing, bump all that stuff for the TV and the public. And like I said, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what's going on with this other stuff, and I'm not
Mm-hmm.
against it. But you know, I like the way He's attacking this. He's attacking it in the spiritual realm, and that's the right
Yeah.
place to do it. Okay. So I can go on and on, but that's what I just wanted to say, that he's definitely in my prayers, and I thank you for your platform and letting us come on and talk about, Shanquella is really, her soul was really big, really, really big. And I know Cabo Six really mad now, because she's loved worldwide. She's loved
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. And we didn't know Shanquella, but look how she done brought all of us together, you know
Preach.
all of us together. So her life had a lot of purpose in its short time. And Mr. Robinson, you're gonna see your daughter again. You're gonna see your beautiful baby again. This isn't our home. This is just temporary. Just like I wouldn't I can't wait to see my loved ones on the other side, where there is
Preach.
no crying. There is
My
no
father,
shouting. You feel
my
what I'm saying?
grandmother.
Yes. I can't wait to see them. I wouldn't even want them to come back here to this earth if I can bring them back,
Ooh.
because they'll be coming back to
Preach.
disease. They'll be coming back to murder. They'll be coming
Mm.
back to, things that's not of God. This is a very low realm that we in. But, we still have to continue to do good, do right by one another, help one another. the best way you can, not just your family. Help somebody you don't know. Help them like it is your grandchild. Love on them like it is your child. You know.
Great.
So that's what I'm about. But whatever he want us to do, I'm there for it. I would love to, march right behind him. In front of, have a real protest. But if that's not what he want, I understand. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you got to fight it both ways, in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm. But don't give up and don't give in. That's all I'm gonna say,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna yield back.
Okay, well, I appreciate you coming up here, and hey, Queen, I respect you over there with your clan right there,
Yeah,
And you said the
thank you.
magic word. Yeah, hey, in the beginning when I heard that, I had to calm down because I was like, man, we each on, we need to be out here. What was that on Friday with Ice Cube, and they was in there with Holy Moly, and the uncle was like, we need to be whipping him right now. Not the dad, but I'm talking about Cabo 6. I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
uncle when I seen that, bro. Then his dad say, hey, and God, I'm looking like, hey, Mr. Bernard, we need to be whooping him right now, bro. I'm looking back at him and like looking at them, man, and I'm serious. That's what, you go back to my videos way back then in November when he started saying that. I was like, I'm telling him, boy, okay, like, and I told him that, I told him that today. I was like, man, I was ready to get on the bus out here in America, Mr. Robinson, and when I sat back, I had to get what was going on. That, he got a strong Christian faith, God, and okay, all right,
And that's what's going to do it, because I'm telling you, I seen it. I seen it myself. I'm sorry. Go ahead, King.
You say what? Purpose that?
I seen it myself, how prayer
Oh,
can change things, right?
yeah.
Because this thing that I told you was going on, we fighting it, even in the
Mm-hmm.
courtroom. Got this judge. The judge was a new judge appointed by the governor. You know how this thing goes. It's everything is political and nepotism
Mm-hmm.
and all that foolishness, and
Mm-hmm.
um and then this judge was so, and I just started praying on it. And I ride past that courtroom on my way to work every day. Sometimes when I get off, I pull over and I just say a prayer, not just for mine, but all the kids that got to go through this courtroom,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna tell you, this one particular judge was incompetent, didn't know what he was doing. And it gets really deep because the presiding judge that was in that courthouse had just retired. But years and years ago, she was my attorney before she was the presiding judge. But she retired, right after COVID. And then this Joker
Mm-hmm.
came in. He's not the presiding judge, but he's still a new judge, don't know what he's doing, and making really, really bad decisions. And
Mm-hmm.
one of it involved my family. I tell you, I pray, I pull up. Sometimes when I ride past there, I give the finger like the color purple, and the color purple when she point her
Yeah.
fingers at them, everything you touch, and I have to do
Yeah.
that. So sometimes you got to do that. And guess what? 6 months later, this judge resigned. I never heard
Mm.
of a judge just stepping down, resigning. So prayer changes things. So, and it also reveals things. So I'm not putting my trust in man, no disrespect to nobody and how they feel,
Right.
but so far as the government and whoever come in office, my trust is in the Most High. I'm with Mr. Bernard on that, because they're
Mm-hmm.
just man. The Most High is the creator of all things. he can
Yeah.
he can change he
Ooh.
can You see what I'm saying? So I don't care
Yeah.
who's coming in. I don't care about no Biden, and I don't care about Trump. I don't care about none of them. The Most High and prayer can change things and reveal things. So keep on praying. Don't look to man. Look to the hills. That's where our help gonna come from. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but yeah, uh huh. He on
And
the
he's
right
saying
path
for
with his
everybody to
prayer and
keep
his
him in a
faith.
prayer. So you're on the right route right there, sis. Go ahead. He said, keep him in his prayer. He said, man, and that right there, it felt like I have an obligation when he said that to me. I'm like, he just said that to me, you know what I'm saying? And I never met Mr. Robinson. Hey, I need you to keep me in your prayers. pray for me. Keep me in your prayers, man. I mean, okay. If I don't pray for nobody else, I'm praying for you, Mr. Robinson. Even if I don't sound right, I'm praying for you. Even if I'm stuttering with it, or I'm gonna get it out of there, you know, for the Most High to bring it in. I'm, you know,
That's what you
bring it
do.
in. Ooh, boy. And you know, I
Yes,
wish
because
I
I'm
could
gonna
just
tell
come
you,
out here and
you don't have
just
to have no fancy prayer.
right. But
Yep,
yeah,
just say
and you're
what
right.
you
You don't
want to
have to have
say.
it. You don't have
You
to.
know,
You
ask
just
him to help
and
you.
that good energy. I don't know who got a delay. I don't want to make sure I'm talking over you, Queen.
I apologize if I'm talking
Oh
over
no,
you.
you good. But yeah, go ahead and finish what you were saying. Yeah, I just got a little
Yeah,
hype there
but
when you
that's what's needed. And what else did he say he would like to do? Is there anything else? Because I know I would say Shanquella the boss because she was an entrepreneur, but I won't say that. I'll be, I will definitely say entrepreneur because I always want to give, the family respect. But it takes a while. That 1 year is no time. That's just like it was yesterday, you know.
yeah, it's like it's
Um,
yesterday.
and when you think about it, he haven't talked to her in this long time. He haven't seen her. That's very hard. Just like my mother, she was the matriarch. Everybody goes to my mother's house. All the generations in my family goes to my mother's house. And once she was gone, and see, the thing is, you never, ever, ever get over it. His life is forever changed. You know, and my mother, she died from natural causes. Nobody in my family was taken out this way, but just to lose a loved one, your life is forever changed. You learn to live with it. You have to learn how to eventually live with it. You never get over it. I
Yeah.
still cry for my mother. I still cry for my
Mm-hmm.
mother. And people still roast beef and sweet potato pies.
Yeah. And the thing is,
Yeah.
you can tell he hurt because you got these people still out here walking around. I mean, you got them walking around. So imagine if he do see like people that seem like they taking up for this guy. He is not no Nazir Wiggins. He spoke on Nazir Wiggins. He is not no Nazir Wiggins fan, man. And none of them.
Mm.
If it's some people probably there, he don't know, but he not fans with him. And this guy is old school, this brother. And like he say, I would have got them home. Trust me, I would have got them home. And then I get it because I didn't get it, when this brother said, like even in here, like he said, if Quilla friends come around, that's when they came to their house. They came to Quilla and them house. Now you can put it together. Cause like I say, he say hell. I mean, not hell, but from my understanding, they was living under one roof. And I'm not trying to put no business out against like the mom and the sister or nothing like that. And I'm not even trying to say like what he said. That's why I'm staying with certain little things right there that I just keep repeating because, I heard more, but with respect to both sides, I wait for him to come. But to hear him, say, for instance, her real friends that she grew up with that was not them, these Cabo people, take them to the skating rink, the store, or maybe to the movies. It's like, dang, you know what I'm saying? It's like, wow. It is, it's, and then to hear his hurt all that time, his memories. And when I look at it, he said he talked to her. The last time he talked to her was that Wednesday. That was the 26th, October 26th, 2022. Because they left, let's see, and then Thursday was the 27th, and they left on Friday the 28th. So the last time he talked to his child was October 26, 2022. And then Nazir get to talk to his mom. Khalil get to talk to his mom. Winter and everybody, you get it? This brother got a date when the last time he talked to his child, which was Wednesday, the 26th, you know what I'm saying? October 2022. Like, wow, bro. Like, yeah. And, and wow. And, and then to hear him say what I'm saying as a man, which I get, because my daughter mom and my son mom, they older now. At times, they didn't tell me stuff, and I would say stuff like, look, now, when our daughter date, let me know. you know. And then we cordial, and it's an example. And this was about 5 years ago, before Rona, before she graduated and all of that. And I found out where mom let some guy take her way out to like a park. It'd be like up in Clemens, North Carolina. And then I found out, and I don't know this guy. He want to talk to me after he took her out there. No, man, I told him don't come to my house. You don't come to my house. You supposed to came to my house before you took my daughter. That's just me. And yes, man, and mom went rounds, and then she finally get it, yeah, man, because something happened to her, then you calling me crying. I'm gonna be mad at you. I'm just saying with me, that's my princess, my angel. And then they telling me he want to talk to me after that. He telling me about his dad and his mom. Man, I don't want to hear a damn thing about your family, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about your family, man. And you can take my daughter out here. And then plus, I'm looking at her like, come on now, because my daughter, I got special things with me and my daughter. My daughter never rode a school bus in her life. I took her every day. Her mom never took her to school. That's one thing me as a dad, all the way up to high school. I took her from pre-K. No, I was a dad. I jumped in. It's real. It's like that. I took her to school, ladies. I didn't play that. Nah, man. She wanted a van. I went and bought a little cheap $3,000 caravan. Put her in the back. She be just having the ball. Me and her. I'm driving to school, Chick-fil-A, and at that time right there. So I know I'll be crushed too, and everybody tell you, oh, nah, she ain't riding no school bus. Dad didn't have that. And then when I did let her go on a field trip on the school bus, she came back, man, I don't ever want to ride a bus with these people. She thought it was too wild. But yeah, with me, no, I ain't met my daughter. And, you know what I'm saying? And that's something people will tell you around me, like, yeah, he ain't let her ride the bus, man. He one of them dads. When a lot of dads won't do that, man. No, with me, hell no. I took my daughter. It was just me, not knocking her mom, not, walking pre-K the first day. I got stuff wrong, and the teachers, I'm talking to them, So I get it when he say this little stuff like that. It really catch my eye. And I kind of explain that to him that I feel the same way with mine, with my daughter and the little special things. Me and her would go to the beach. And I asked the homies, you don't think about taking your son? They'd be like, no, I got to get drunk. My daughter get in it. I get a rental car, we out. Got pulled over by the police. She talked me out of a ticket. She talked me out of the damn ticket. So take your kids, fellas, and your little girls can talk you out of a ticket. And she is just like 5 years old, maybe 4. So, so I really do get, where you come from on that, and it touches my heart. And like I say, the thing is, I just can't support, I'll be honest with you, with, the family not including him on stuff. And, that's his kid, they in there together. And I ain't knocking it, but I just, I support him. But it's just, I can't agree with that, man. As a dad, one of these dads that love the hell out of our kids, and so I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna be here at 5:30. I enjoy myself. It ain't number 517 though. Leah, did you want to come back in? I see Leah working at chat over there. Work it, Leah. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, just enjoying the chat.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And I just can't. It's kind of amazing that you got to speak to Mr. Bernard Robinson.
Yeah, cool.
I kind of like speechless.
Now I told him we're gonna buy it because he'll say, no, I'm good. I don't need it. Hey, I did not let him turn down that he is gonna get some dinner after he come on here. Hey, y'all, I'm serious. And when he come, if I get him on here, I'm gonna ask him, I'm saying, didn't I say that to you, Mr. Robinson? He probably like, yeah. I was like, look, man, our appreciation, we're gonna buy you a dinner. We buying you dinner. And he paused a little bit, and I was waiting on him to say, no, Mr. Robinson, this is the love, man, for you also. You know what I'm saying? We sending energy. This ain't, and like I told him, I'm not here to disrespect nobody or whatever. This is, I'm coming at you, man, and we buying you dinner, okay? You're gonna get some dinner, okay? You're gonna get it. And then he said, okay, So y'all keep that in mind. And so we're gonna tell him that when he come. And I doubt if he got Cash App or whatever, but he gonna get it though. He gonna get that dinner though. Maybe I have to ride down and get it.
I hope you both go together to dinner together. That would be great.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. It'd be cool if I can hold a big dinner for him out here in America, though. That'd be cool. And where he can speak, you know, I love to hear, you know what I'm saying, you know, but I don't quote me though. But yeah, I would love to though. But if not, hell, I'll take it to him. Hey man, you finna get dinner. Where you eat dinner? Where you want to eat dinner from, Mr. Robinson? And real quick though, like I say, big with mad love for his mom, Quilla grandmother. So I want to send love to Quilla grandmother and that side of the family. He's big on that, making, you know, about his mother and Quilla grandmother. Y'all, he's very big on that. This brother, Mr. Robinson, is big on his mother and Quilla and his mom, you know. So I can't stress that enough. The love that he had for his mother, you know what I'm saying? He loved his mother. So I'm sending mad love out here to his mom, making sure I say that, and to definitely our sister and daughter Shanquella. So, but yeah, I spoke to him. I did, and like I say, he didn't just jump out here like, yeah, no, he wanted to know how did I get his number. I mean, he kept it real, like how did, you know, like he rose up, and I can't, you know, I can respect that, you know what I'm saying, and you know, yeah, and I'm saying my spiel, and he can still hit me with the hatchet, and I just take it, you know. But I told him, I said, you know, I respect, however, you know, however, and then, you know, he started talking about Quilla, you know, he got the talking about Quilla, you know, and you know the justice and Quilla, his daughter Quilla, you know, and you know, the only thing I want to do is justice for my daughter Quilla. I don't care about nothing else, you know. I want, you know, justice. I don't want to be no star, or I ain't trying to be none of that. I mean, he wasn't like calling people out from what I get. He just want justice for his daughter. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta go on now, man. I don't know nothing about online, and you know, and then he started talking about Quilla, and man, I listened, and you know, and with him, it's just like he's just, you know, even if it ain't to a content creator, he definitely need to. It's like that way he can get it out. You know, it's you know, her life, like, you know, him raising her, he got to get it out. Like he want to get it out or something, y'all. So like I said, if he blessed it, you know, next week, if I get that call, I'll let us know. If it don't go through, I'll let us know on that. You know, but other than that though, yeah, it was real. So, and I appreciate it. But like I say, mad love to Shanquella Robinson's grandmother, because like I said, he was big on that when it comes to his mother. You know, he stressed that Shanquella has a grandmother that's still living here. Yeah, you know, he has a, you know, she has a grandmother, you know, and I know he said the grandmother used to babysit Quilla, you know, when he had to work, you know, when they lived together and stuff like that. And I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna go into it, but you know, I thought that was cool. It's just humanizing it, like, you know, yeah, you know, this used to happen, you know, and my mom, you know, so we sending mad love to Mama Robinson, if that's her last name. Yeah, you know, we sending mad love to her and Quilla also, though. All right, Lil, I'm gonna have you to wrap us up. Hey, Purple Sex, if you done, I appreciate you coming up here, and we're gonna get out of here at 5:30 though. And but if you're done, I appreciate you coming up here. I appreciate TS. Who else did we have to come up here? What was it? Me, TS, and I know the APTTMH. They didn't get to come back, but I appreciate them coming up, even though their camera wasn't right. They couldn't get in though. But yes, you see the title, Shanquella Robinson case. I spoke to Mr. Robinson, Shanquella Robinson dad. He gave me permission to say that I spoke to him without going into a lot of details. A lot of stuff he analyzed was like from the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, the brother was like, you know, he don't like he heard different things, but you know, he get it when we hear it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Shanquella. But yeah, let's just pray for that situation, period. You know what I'm saying? Hey, pray for both sides. Both of them definitely need it. But Mr. Robinson is, you know, he like, please pray for me. He want everybody to keep him in his prayers. And I doubt, you know, and you'll probably hear that a couple of times when he come up on here. You know what I'm saying? If we can get him to, you know, come, and if he, you know, he want to speak, hey, he's very welcome, like I told him. And like I said, I appreciate him even taking my call, listening to me, let me say, for instance, you know, able to speak with him. I appreciate that right there. Hey, thanks, Leah. And so I appreciate it. So everybody just definitely say fences, you know, keep him in his prayer, keep Mr. Robinson in your prayer. Also, Miss Robinson, also, you know what I'm saying? Keep them in your prayers. You know, I know stuff might look crazy or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm still trying to say, for instance, hear, you know, get Quilla's story told. And what better way to hear it is from my dad? What better way to hear it is from my dad? You know, her growing up, you know, we don't want to try to get all in out of it. No, it's just that way it'll make us, it'll help us. And we never know. Hell, it might help the case. That good energy might go out there in the universe and hit them, that State Department in the back of the neck and release something out here in America. So I appreciate him. If he's watching, Mr. Robinson, I appreciate you. And appreciate you taking that call, you know. And I noticed his name is kind of buzzing a little bit, just a little bit, and people is asking why, you know, or was he there, or why, you know, you having that why, and was he there, and different things like that. And this, you know, I look at it, I have to deal with it, because when you got, you know, like I say, with me as a man, I explained to you, you know, how I feel. I got a daughter. I let them know a little bit about, you know, me and my daughter. Yeah, I'm tight with mine, and I ain't let her ride a school bus. You know, now she out, she can drive, she got license, and she working all of that. I'm cool. And I'm like, Mr. Robinson, take what I taught you, you know, and I got good news the other day. She broke up with a boyfriend. Yeah. She said he wasn't acting right. Yeah. She learned what I taught her, man. You know, and then, you know, yeah, go tell your aunt. That way your aunt will come tell me. And yeah, so Dad, I did a good job. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, to hear her and my sister call laugh and say, hey, she done broke up with him. You know what I'm saying? I can see her break up with like 2 or 3 guys and tell me, Daddy, you remember what you told me? Word, you broke up with him? Yeah. You ain't even got to tell me why. You ain't got to tell me why, but just be smart, baby. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel him. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel, Mr. Robinson. You know what I'm saying? With that out here in America. So, and I appreciate everybody that's coming through showing support. I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate the cash app, you know, for dinner. Appreciate it. Let me see. Okay, Robin. Okay, Jalen. I'm just reading it. Okay, but we gotta hold on. That way, when I talk back to him, that way we can get him on there. Okay, but yeah. I sit on that until till I get back with him, Jalen. But yeah, I appreciate the cash app. You know, I'll be getting me some dinner, and I'll be holding that Jalen to make sure he can come on there. And then if he don't or whatever, you let me know what to do. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate the support and people hanging out. And like I said, I didn't want to come out here. I can't just come out here and just say every in details that what you know what me and him talked about, because he did, like he said, his concern was not getting his words tangled up, even with him being out here online talking. But he did mention that, okay, get back, whoop, whoop. And I ain't even gonna put that out there because I don't want nobody to try to mess up nothing out here in America. But yeah, I'll be getting back with him next week, and hopefully we can get him in here. And you know what I'm saying? He can give us a little insight of our sister Shanquella Robinson, the little girl grow into the woman and to the entrepreneur. I want to say it right, the entrepreneur that this young lady had became, and I appreciate it. So man, and wow. But when I do, y'all make sure you have your tissues, okay? Yeah, well, you have your tissues, lady, okay? And to the brothers, if you're sensitive, yeah, that's okay. Get some toilet paper or some tissue or something also for you, though. All right, before I go, let me see what's up. What's up, Miss Phillips? Let's get this man justice. Yes, man. We appreciate everybody hanging out. Thanks, Tan. Betty Yellow, say thanks for the cash app. Appreciate it. Yeah, but Jalen, give me time. That way we'll see, baby. But I got it, though. And because I don't even think he got a cash app. And okay, he told me to give him a little time, though. But yeah, I did tell him, to the new people coming in, I told him we're going to buy him dinner, okay? We're buying him dinner and to show him that we did, you know, people have been watching, you know, and like I told him, I put it up there a couple of times and did something for him. So, all right, let me see who else is in. What's up, Karen? Who else? Cynthia. He paid for what matters. Yes, ma'am. Who else we got in the building in here? Who Who else we got in the building? TS. Appreciate it, TS, coming up, hanging out, bringing the truth, not the juice. And thank you, Miss Jalen, coming up here. I got you, Jalen, if you shed a little tear. Leah, I appreciate you, Leah. You know we got to have you up in the building. Debbie Brown, who else? Who else up in the building? I'm trying to say something to everybody. What's that? Ernie Williams. What's going on, Ernie? Who else? Who else? Who else out here in the Lion Den in America, though? Let me see. Let me come on back down here. Tweety D. Let me see. From Mr. Robinson and his family, much love to all of you. I'm helping keeping her name alive, you know. Yeah, we're keeping that name alive. You're welcome, Tweety D. And yeah, you know, so there it is. The title, Shanquella Robinson case. I spoke to Mr. Robinson. Shanquella Robinson, Mr. Robinson, Shanquella's dad. I got the permission. He gave me the permission to say that I did speak with him, and I salute him. And I definitely want to say we send love to his mother, which is Shanquella Robinson, grandmother, and we send love over there to the mom and his sister also. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like I told him, I'm not here to disrespect anyone. We just here to break it down, to see what the hell is going on about getting justice for our sister Shanquella Robinson out here in America, okay? Out here in America, though. All right, Tan, I appreciate you. Betty L, I appreciate you. I don't think our mod Nick was able to come through. I appreciate the number one mod out here. And Tan, if you need me, give me time. If you shoot me that line, Tan, just give me time to answer, okay? I got to get Facebook hooked to my phone also. So if you leave me a comment in there, it may give me a minute. I don't have it hooked up to my phone, so it ain't like I'm ghosting you or nothing like that. I don't believe in ghosting nobody. Don't you hate when people try to ghost you? I don't, you know, I ain't into that right there. So, all right, where are helicopters at? Real quick, let me put Justice for Quilla up in the building. Let me put Justice for Quilla. Justice for Shanquella. And yeah, the Cabo 6. And to the little supporters. Don't say he or nothing. Ain't nobody weak. Just because we saying how much the dad is hurt. Yeah, I spoke to him. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. You still going to jail. You still gonna get that jumpsuit like James Dunmore. I'm doing my Justice for Quilla right here with my hearts. How many ever let me take it right here, y'all? Yeah, you still going to jail. So don't look up and think that like, oh, look, they beefing with a blogger, they doing this, they doing that. Nah, you still going to jail. Don't even pay that no attention, because I snap out of that at any time and have to take your balls out here in America, okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't be looking at little people that's trying to shoot the messenger and all of that, though, because Mr. Robinson supports the guy that released the video. And there's more to it, all right? All right, y'all. Let's see them hearts for Quilla, y'all. All right, and then we're finna get the helicopters. And then we're finna be out. Let me get my stuff set up right here. Whew. Okay. Let me see what we got. Let me get this up here. Where's our helicopter? Yo, can I get the helicopter over to the Lion Den to pick us all up? Let me see. I think we're gonna need, how many helicopters we're gonna need? I think we're gonna need, hey, can you send me, let me see. Send me 10 custom choppers over to the Lion Den. Send 10. I think that, yeah, we're gonna need 10 that will ride in style, okay? Let's get ready to get 10 and get them to the Lion Den, okay? We'll say 10. Today was a good day. Yes, it was. Oh, yeah. And salute Calf of Knowledge out here, okay? Salute my sister, Calf of Knowledge out here. Yeah. I meant to say our sister name earlier. Calf of Knowledge. Calf of Knowledge. Salute our sister, Calf of Knowledge over there. I like the demeanor and all of that our sister, Calf of Knowledge, be bringing. She bringing it when I'm not around here bringing it. When I'm over here working on other cases, I feel good that we got our sister Calf of Knowledge over there breaking it down, okay? All right. Helicopters, you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take off. Truth and not the damn juice. Listen. Turn them damn balls in. Truth and not the damn juice. Listen.